Welcome to another Homeboy experiment. All right, how you doing, chat? Today we're gonna be learning about Sneako. Some of you guys may have heard of this guy. Maybe you knew about him before tonight. Maybe you just heard of him because he got banned. I honestly did not know much of his content other than a few clips here and there, but I was a little confused as to why he got banned. So we're gonna try to figure that out. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna portray this as some sort of investigative live stream, right? This is more so learning about him because I'm curious what you got to do to get banned these days. I want to stay clear. So we're gonna be learning about him because I know a lot of my audience maybe doesn't even know about him either. So there's actually this video that came out from this YouTuber Brandon Buckingham, who surprisingly enough wants to take credit for Sneako's ban, which is kind of interesting, to be like, I did that, it's all me, like, I don't know, you guys know me, like, I'm not really pro deplatforming, I think I've had people that many people have gotten mad at me for having on my channel alone, so of course I'm not about that, but like at the same time, it doesn't mean that I endorse everything that is said on my channel, etc., etc. So I want to see exactly what is it about Sneako that has enraged so many people. Because I gotta say, I did preview some of this video, quite a bit of it actually, by Brandon Buckingham, and I actually found that even though a lot of it revolves around his beef with Sneako, he actually kind of does a pretty decent, comprehensive sort of history on who Sneako is, and has a lot of clips about him. So I feel like we can all learn together about Sneako in a very interesting manner too. But anyways, before we get right into it, how you doing, chat? How you guys doing? Let's see. Oh, we got 38 likes, 139 viewers in here right now so far. Pretty good. Welcome in. I always feel weird about these live streams that I know I'm gonna keep on the channel because I'm like, I want to put on a show for you guys. I mean, I'm planning on it. You never know. I'm pretty good about leaving the ones that I say I'm gonna leave on. But yeah, how you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing? It's Taco Tuesday night. Edwin, I'll smoke a blunt with you tonight. Well, I mean, I ain't smoking, but go ahead. Yeah, enjoy it. This is quite the long video, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a 2.5 hour not live stream, sorry, video by Brandon Buckingham. It's called The Dark Truth About Sneako. And this was made before Sneako even got banned. So it's quite interesting. We'll be reacting to that. I don't know if we'll watch the whole thing because, like I said, I myself have only watched up to 50 minutes. So, I know we can skip at least some of it, like around probably like 20 minutes. I don't know. It depends on how the flow of the show is going with you guys and how you guys feel. Of course, I do want to talk about the whole ban at some point, but at first I feel like we should all learn. I like to give context for new people because, like I said, I'm pretty new to the world of Sneako. To be honest, the first thing I ever learned about Sneako was actually him trying to confront Mutahar, some ordinary gamers, about like being called, R-worded, and it was pretty cringe. We'll watch that as well. Like at some point we'll take a break from this and we'll spice it up.
You covering the Brandon Buckingham allegations? He had a Freudian slip-up on PKA. Brandon Buckingham admits to buying school-aged prostitutes in Thailand.
Wow, Bazoo. I mean, we just started the show, homie. Cheese and rice. Let us first learn about the characters here. Thank you for the donation, though. I do want to say that for the record, I'm not very familiar with our boy here, Brandon Buckingham. I don't know that much about him. I mean, I knew he had long hair. He actually shaved his hair for this video, or in this video, so I don't know that much. So I guess we're just this is a crash course. Okay, we're all learning. That's the context. All right. So look, if I get clip chimped later, you know that I'm just learning. We're live reacting. Okay, I'm a noob here. Brandon Buckingham, this man here, had some beef with Sneako, and he gives the whole history. So it's not really much of a point for me to try to summarize it, but it's very interesting. Zombie Chicks, member for 10 months. Hey Edwin, thanks for keeping me entertained while I grade homework and quizzes. We got a teacher in the house. By the way, one of my students is a dream stand and won't stop talking about the face reveal. Oof. Yeah, okay. If we guys want to talk about Dream real quick, we should congratulate him, right? I mean, have you guys seen his face? Everyone's talking about it, so might as well. Here's Dream's face, guys. This is the guy with millions of subscribers, a bunch of teenage girls. And I gotta say, I'm proud of him for losing all the weight. You guys remember when he first got like...
He was banned for exposing the truth. YouTube let people like James Charles, Brandon Buckingham, WHO like young kids on the platform. Brandon was a former teacher as well. Free the real.
Maybe we should just jump into the topic, right? What am I doing talking about Dream? We got 2 donators already excited to get into this topic, but well, just real quick. Actually, I wish I had the picture of him. Do you guys remember when he first got like picture revealed? Dream. Do you guys remember? Like when someone oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on. I'll pull it up real quick. This is a glow up, guys. Dream. We should be proud. He worked on his body. Like, this is awesome. This is like reverse Nicholas Diorio. If you guys have seen Nick when he was a teenager or in high school or whatever, or like, yeah, high school. Well, he didn't look like this, but like, you know, he didn't look like this either, and now he looks more like this. Maybe, I don't know. So, you know, we should be proud. I know, and here's the thing. I know a lot of people are judging Dream's face, which, well, okay, I can't exactly get too mad at because he hyped it up. He had like a bunch of YouTubers. Like I saw Anthony Padilla posted a video on his Twitter with like over 2 minutes long, being like, "Wow, man, whoa!" Even though Anthony already did like an interview with him, like, but so like I don't know. It's like people were hyping it up, like, "Oh, you look great, whoa!" You know. So it's like, of course, when you hype it up like that, yeah, you're gonna get like some harsh criticism on that chin. And if you guys actually watch the video, you know what? I'm glad we get distracted, guys, because I can tell from the couple donations we got, which thank you so much. Okay, you guys can tell I don't put ads in the live streams. Okay, you guys, this is all my donated time to you. Dream face reveal, when he actually does the reveal, he kind of like just stays in this awkward angle.
Why?
Like,
feels so...
why is he constantly looking at you like this? Is that strange? Am I overthinking that? Like, can't he look directly into a camera like this? You know, like
awkward. Talking to a camera for the first time. Hi, my name is Clay, otherwise known as Dream.
Clay. The whole time, guys, the whole time he's kind of like looking at you like.
Staff I've known since I was like 11, literally.
Anyway, but that's just my distraction, right? He wants to show his good side. Okay. I saw somebody else say that before, and I thought it was a joke, but maybe that's just what it is. No hate. Either way, the main takeaway from this, guys, if we have a little mini segment before we get into this the heavy stuff, or the main headliner of the show, I'm proud of his glow up. Okay, we should be proud of him. Because hey, I have the opposite problem. I can't gain weight. I'm struggling. I mean, I'm working on it. I feel like I'm proud. I think I'm getting a little bit weight, right? I'm not trying to get fat, of course, but I'm just trying to put on a little bit of weight. Okay. Anyways, how's chat doing? Did I warm you guys up enough? Did we get a good little warmer? Space Squid for $2 says went from current Nick avocado to vegan Nick. Oh yeah, reverse there. Yuri, thank you, Yuri Tarded, for gifting 20 Homeboy memberships. Damn. Yuri, shout out to Yuri. That's amazing. This is okay. Now we're ready to start the show. That's awesome. I really appreciate that, honestly. Now the last thing I'll ask is 111 likes, but you know, I'm not gonna beg. But either way, no, that's amazing, honestly. It keeps me motivated to like have you guys support to do these mid-week shows. I want to do one midweek show a week. And then, of course, Homeboy Saturdays, which I might do Homeboy Saturdays a little bit shorter. This past one was only 6.5 hours, all right? Or 6 hours 45 or so minutes. So I'm definitely going to try to shorten those up. Oh, and before we really get started, the last thing was, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are subscribed to Adam McIntyre. You might have seen him talk about how Nick, home intruder. It's so funny that I call him home intruder, and he didn't like that. But thank you, Yuri. That's awesome. I seriously appreciate that. Look, it's all over my screen now. Shout out to all the new members. All right, y'all new members better be thanking Yuri. I just love that name though. Yuri is such a beautiful name, you know, especially that last name part. I know some of you don't follow me on Twitter. And that's probably because you don't use Twitter. That's okay. Twitter is not the best. But I tweeted out yesterday. There was some potential rumors of a possible Bloodsports match between Nick, infamous home intruder, and Adam McIntyre. As far as I know, this is not happening. It is a confusing I was gonna say it is a confusing thing, but I don't know. I forgot to delete the A. Sorry, my typo. I meant to say it is confusing because Nick has sent Adam a cease and desist, but wants it to happen. Well, I will update if anything changes. And I'm quote tweeting Nick, who, by the way, just went ahead and tweeted a DM screenshot that says, "Do you want to debate Adam McIntyre?" Right? And then you scroll, and then he tweets, "Oh, he's scared. Poor baby. Maybe he needs a little encouragement from his mommy." And Nick, and by the way, yeah, I forgot if I mentioned it, but this is Home Intruder. This is Gabbie Hanna's Home Intruder. We did a live stream on this. If you guys did not watch that live stream, you should definitely check it out. I'll try to remember to link in the description. This dude is kind of whack, but he went ahead and tagged Adam McIntyre's mom. Kind of strange behavior. But anyways, he shows a DM that says, Adam replied to me that he would rather debate someone interesting or notable. I thought it would be good since you guys are going back and forth on Twitter, but I guess he doesn't want to. And yeah, spoiler alert, those were DMs from Repzilla. And like Repzilla had told me like, hey man, this might be a good debate for you to host if you want. I'm like, look dude, if you want to facilitate that, then that's cool. But like, I'll even give you cred because like I know you guys know I'm down to host like people and stuff. And like the thing is like, I don't have the like I'll host Nick, but I don't have the energy to like play fake nice or like be like, hey, you want to come on my channel? Let's debate Adam McIntyre, or whatever. Like I'm not that caught up either, so I'm like I'll host it, but like especially because it would look. I know people like I did get like a reply too that's like don't give him the time of day, but it's like. Maybe it's a guilty pleasure of mine, but I would like to give him a piece of my mind, you know? So maybe it's a little selfish that I would have him on because I would like to, like, if here's the thing, like, if I make a video on someone, and like I said, I made a live stream about him, covering him, I feel like it's only fair to say that to someone's face, right? Like, yeah, I made a live stream about him. Not that he ever, I don't even know if he knows, but like, you know, he's obviously not trying to debate me. He wants to debate Adam McIntyre, but, you know, I think it would be a cool chance to Adam to bring conclusion because I think Adam did like two videos on him. So, you know, maybe like to end that and then maybe me, maybe Xylee, other people want to call in, give Mr. Nick Home Intruder. I love that I just called him Home Intruder, a piece of their mind. But anyways, he said Edwin will host. Repzilla is going to be a part of it, maybe as a moderator. Just need Adam to agree. He seems to love checking my profile, so I'm sure he will see this. And here's the thing. I watched Adam's video, and Adam said in his video that he was blocked by Nick. So I'm like, why do you want to debate someone that you blocked? But yeah, he's like, don't be scared, buddy. I won't bite. You can even bring your mom for a moral support. Cringe, dude. Anyways. So, yeah, I made that tweet, and then he replied. Okay, sorry, here it is. Okay. A cease and desist is a specific request to stop defamatory language. Adam can still say anything as long as it doesn't fall under the grounds of defamation. A debate can still happen as long as we stick to the facts rather than defamatory or slanderous statements. Sorry, I can't read. And then I said, Bloodsports matches are signed with a blood oath of agreeing that anything goes within the time of the debate. Obviously, I'm going over the top here, right? You may have to accept possibly avoiding your cease and desist, or I don't know if it's already void because his video today went in on you. Cease and desist? Okay. And he says, a cease and desist is not legally binding document. Yeah, no, duh. Like, dude, I can't imagine trying to sue a YouTuber in another country, dude. Simply a polite request with the implication that if ignored, it could lead to potentially further action. And I watched Adam's video. It wasn't great, but I'm relatively unaffected by it. I'm just bothered by all of this now. Oh, I'm just really bored. Sorry, I can't read. And I said, for the record, I think it could be a good show to bring some closure. Not to mention, I know myself and others might have some fun exchanges with you. With that being said, I'll still facilitate the debate as fair as possible should Adam change his mind. Because Adam does not seem to want to. And he says, well, the ball is in his court now. Hey, you know, someone says fighting for your life to stay relevant. And look, personally, Nick, I do think you're kind of doing this for clout. I'm sorry. I think it's kind of weird. All right, I don't get it. You don't want this dude to talk about you, cease and desist, right? Or you don't want to say bad things about you. But you want to debate him? I mean, anyways, like I said, Adam McIntyre's not. Oh, and I forgot to read this one. This one's even funnier when he finally addressed because I called him Home Intruder, and he said, "Also, I was invited to a home, bruh. No, you literally drove to Gabbie Hanna's house. So weird. Not sure how that makes me an intruder. Let's try to keep it civil here. I don't go around name calling, and I'd appreciate if you didn't do either. but do whatever you want, I guess. So he's like, don't do that or do it. bruh. Anyways, yeah, it's definitely false pretenses for sure. So that's that. But if anything changes, guys, I think Homeboy Saturday could have some pretty heated Bloodsports. Other than that, we'll see what else I come up with for the weekend. But yeah. All right, guys. I think that's the last thing. Of course, there's Fireball yesterday, which is pretty crazy, but I'm not trying to talk about all that. I didn't even plan topics besides Sneako, and look at me going. Let me drink my smoothie here. I'll mute you guys so you guys can hear me blend. I was invited to a home, bruh. Like, I'll hold bite my tongue here. Yeah, I don't think he'd ever sue. I'm pretty sure he also sent Gabbie Hanna a cease and desist too, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, did she even talk about him? I think she made maybe she made a tweet about him, maybe she made a TikTok about him, but like, bruh, what? Why would you send Gabbie Hanna a cease and desist? And then he also sent iNabber cease and desist. So hey, maybe iNabber wants to debate. Look, I'm all about the Bloodsports. It would suck. Look, it would suck if he accidentally became famous because of me, like, or something like that. But I don't think I have that kind of effect. So like, I feel like there is some sort of like relief in watching bad people get owned. So that's kind of why I would do it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, yeah. Okay. Is that one of those single serve blenders? Yeah. I make my little smoothies. Yeah, it's crazy. You guys already know. If you guys go to Def Noodles' channel, you guys can already hear Nick. See, I'm so nice. I still promo. Okay, you know what? One more distraction. I still promo Def Noodles. You guys can go to Def Noodles' podcast channel and listen to Def Noodles interview Mr. Adam. Not Adam. Sorry, Adam. Nick. Yeah. Def Noodles interviewed Nick and like gave little to no pushback, bro. That's not what this show would be. But speaking of Def Noodles, I swear this is the last update, okay? And then we'll get into the Sneako saga. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I'm assuming you're gonna say that yes. Def Noodles it sort of seems that Def Noodles might be. Oh, look at that. Ironically, it's talking about Sneako band. So it's kind of not really connected at all because they're talking about how they might no longer do the epic roast battles. Let's hear about that, guys.
Dennis going through his Rocky training to get back into comedy.
So he's saying Def is going through his Rocky road, trying to get back into comedy. Bro, Def is being called out by his co-host about how Def Noodles isn't really a comedian. He's not really providing much comedy. Awkward. He's struggling, but he's trying. Maybe, right?
Yeah, he about to go up the mountain and everything, bro. He's already been on the mountain the last few weeks. So
yeah,
I'm sorry. Hey, I appreciate all the criticism of the. That's so funny because we were just sitting here trying to like, all right, let's add rules, let's add judges, all of these things. But shout out, man.
Nah, we're
Steven,
good.
Is it Steven? Did you already say it today on the platform, or why you don't like roast? Why you don't think it's a sustainable?
It's all good. I don't want. Let's not have it. Yeah, it's not. It's all good. Somebody said.
Def is like, no, let's not, bro. Let's not talk about it. Like maybe and again, this is just a clip. I'll be honest, okay? I'm reacting to a clip. I don't know. Maybe they didn't fully address it. It sounds like they didn't fully address. So maybe they haven't totally canceled the roast battles. But I believe there was one last Friday. I genuinely don't know. I believe it was the fourth one. But yeah, it sounds like if they haven't canceled them yet, it sounds like they might not do anymore. I don't know.
Ouch, hard to hear the level of insecurity here. Come on, Dennis. Blocked. Fuck out of here. I don't need that kind of energy. Go talk to a fucking wall, bitch.
Dennis going through his Rocky training.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wow. So, he's not happy at people at all. He's, what happened to pull up or shut up, man? What happened? Whew. All right. So, enough diddly-daddling. let's get into the main topic of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some Juans in the chat if you're ready. He don't even want to let Steven talk, exactly, because Steven really knows what's going on behind the scenes, you know? He ain't got control of that. The last roast battle was horrible. Was it worse than the third? Because I did see the third, and man, that was just no bueno. Okay, well, you know, most people are giving me ones. I was asking for Juanes, but it's okay. I'm just kidding. I was just being funny. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us watch Juanich.
Video by saying the main video I react to in this video was already deleted by Sneako off his channel. He's trying to hide the truth. He's trying to sweep it under the rug, and I do not want to let him do that. I know it's long, but please hang around for the context. It's important. I put a lot of work into it, and I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you. I went insane during the filming of this video.
You people...
Wait, that was casual. I didn't notice it the first time I watched that. He just casually, I went insane during the filming of this video.
Put a lot of work into it.
And he's wearing like a hospital gown looking.
And I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you. I went insane during the filming of this video.
Why was that just included? Okay, all right, never mind. Let's just not question. Let's keep going.
You people give nothing. Step your game up. I'm coming for your subs. I'm coming for your views, bro.
But look at his face. He just took a massive fucking L.
He should not be smiling that hard here.
I think that it's like a disease that can infect everybody.
Hi viewer, Brandon here. I can't hold your hand and walk you through every single thing in this video, so pay attention, pause or rewind the video if you have to. Every question will be answered and every thought you're having will be addressed. Take the time to watch the full video. Then if you still have doubts, just watch. Don't worry guys, I'm here for you. Thank you Mel B for the 199s in the chat.
Social media.
Wake up!
Yo, you know who's an L mans? Brandon.
By the way, I hope the audio is like equalized, not louder than me, not lower, not too low at least, because moments like those, we don't want to really wake up.
Buckingham. He literally threatened to R-word my girlfriend. Bro, literally said, I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend. Literally said that. And he said, I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend, bro. He said that?
Yes, word for word. I'm going to R-word your girlfriend on his fucking public Instagram story. Larandon Luckingham. But I just want to let you know, chat, that it's fucking predictable. Trust me, I'm getting somewhere with this.
Nico Kendi Belindazi, born September 8th, 1990.
So, if you guys caught that, basically the main incentive for this video to start is Sneako making this accusation that Brandon threatened to R-word Sneako's girlfriend. And as we'll learn, that's not exactly what happened. So, but as a result, we're getting a whole biography. Let's go.
Otherwise better known as Sneako, is an American YouTuber who's known for his commentary and motivational videos. A creator with a polarized audience split between love and hate, and someone who's also one of the realest on this entire website. So, who is Sneako?
I'm certainly not one of those good people. Matter of fact, I'm straight up kind of an asshole. I'm an extremely self-involved, insecure, and overcompensating wannabe that constantly speaks about things I barely know about, and when people speak to me, I don't listen, I just wait for my own turn to speak. I literally always put myself before other people, and it's because I've been conditioned to believe that for no reason at all, I'm better than other people.
You guys just catch all that? I feel like I should have played that in regular speed because I have 1.25x, but what he just said right there is the reason why I labeled this video the most honest alpha male. Well, for me personally, look guys, obviously I don't really have purple hair anymore. It's kind of like, okay, I've had long purple hair. I dye my hair a lot. You know, I'm not the most buff. I have feminine features, not features. Okay, hold on. I stutter. I make myself look stupid all the time, okay? That's why I get clipped and made to look dumb. I'm insecure, okay? People think I'm gay, etc.
It's
Point
weird
is,
how he's so focused on some random allegation which no one took serious, instead of the allegation of him buying young girls in Thailand, which he admitted. I think to read something deeper to this situation.
Too early for that kind of donation, okay? But look, like I said, join the Discord server and drop a link, and then we're gonna take a pause, probably about 20 minutes into this video, and then maybe we can look into all these other claims that are being thrown in my chat donation, okay? But I do agree that it is a little, it does seem very vendetta-y, this entire video. But despite all that, I do think it's like because I watched like 50 minutes of this video out of the 2.5 hour one, and it did seem like a good introduction to this person, Sneako, which, like I said, it's like I think it's so interesting the way he describes himself. It's like, it's exactly how I imagine all these alpha males to actually be, you know? Let's listen to it again, by the way.
know about. Self-involved.
Sneako.
I'm certainly not one of those good people. Matter of fact, I'm straight up kind of an asshole.
I'm not a good person. I'm straight up an asshole, he says.
Extremely self-involved, insecure, and overcompensating wannabe that
Overcompensating wannabe, self-involved, insecure.
constantly speaks about things I barely know about.
Constantly speaks about things he barely knows about. And that's the thing, because like I try to do some research on him, and obviously some of his stuff has been, well, all of his stuff has been taken off of YouTube, but I saw a lot of clips. I saw him talk to Destiny, and damn, he really does sound stupid. Like, I'll try to pull up a clip in a moment, but like there's a point where Destiny asks him like, why do you have some of the opinions of that? Why do you hold some of the opinions that you do? And he's like, well, because, you know, people that I respect say them. And I'm like, really? What? Oh, like I know it sounds dumb when I'm saying this out loud, but guys, that's literally what happened there. Like, okay, see? I know my name is Homeboy Edwin. It's not Homeboy's got receipts, but I need to pull up this receipt. It was just ridiculous. Hold on, give me a second. I know I'm probably gonna go through a million more derails. I don't think we're gonna go through this entire video.
How do you know if what you know is right or wrong? What happens if you believe something that's not true? How do you figure that out?
I talk to people.
Nope, that's not good enough. That's not good enough, because you could talk to people that reaffirm whatever you believe.
You never really know, I guess. No.
So that's your world. That's what you're selling to people. You can't know if you're right. You have no idea. With concrete example then. When it comes to wearing masks, how do you know if that's a good idea or not?
Because if people more powerful than me are telling me to do it, I instantly don't believe them.
Do you understand?
So he's anti-masker because people that are more powerful than him are telling him to wear a mask. Like, bruh. I know a lot of people are anti-mask, okay? I'm not even trying to get political here at all, but like that's just so dumb. Like, what? You know, that's why I call him honest. Like, he's just here to grift and waste people's time. Oh my god, bro. But hey, he's honest about it. He's honest about it.
And when people speak to me, I don't listen. I just wait for my own turn to speak. I literally
when people
barely know about, and when insecure and overcompensating wannabe that constantly speaks about things I barely know about.
Constantly speaks about things I barely know about. See, he's honest at least in that regard.
And when people speak to me, I don't listen. I just wait for my own turn to speak.
When people talk to me, I don't listen. I just wait for my turn to speak. We're also gonna watch a clip of him versus Mutahar, Some Ordinary Gamers. You'll see he tried to confront Mutahar on something, and it literally happened. Like, he was trying to confront Mutahar, and Mutahar was talking for like a minute, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I wasn't actually listening. I was like, oh my god, this dude.
I literally always put myself before other people, and it's because I've been conditioned to believe that for no reason at all, I'm better than other people. No matter how many glaringly obvious flaws and obvious personality faults I carry, I'm still gonna believe this.
Like, it's actually astounding though. Like, I gotta give him cred. Like, he's literally just pulling one over everybody, and like, he's got, you know, over 1 million fans. Like, or before his channel got terminated, he had like over 1 million subscribers. So like, but he's honest about it, right? Like, it's strange to hear all this. Bruh.
Even though I get lonely all the time, I feel worthless. Sometimes I look in the mirror and just despise the person that I'm looking at.
He's just like the rest of us.
The thing is, we all know this stuff too, but it's easier to stay ignorant than it is to be a truly good person. Because if I die today, people would just be like, meh.
How sad is that? It's easier to be ignorant than to be a good person. Oh, you guys.
Because I still haven't detached myself from that ignorance and that arrogance. I'm everything that I complain about and more. There's no point in me trying to justify it. But the final step of grievance is acceptance. And it seems like a lot of you are still at the bottom of the stairs.
That's how he sees you. That's how he sees you. He sees you at the bottom of the stairs. He looks down on you.
I want to show you that I haven't actually, before I go, that when you say you miss the old Sneako, that you're just nostalgic for no reason. 7 years ago. And I'm still doing the same shit, bro. I'm saying the same shit. I missed you switched up. What happened to you? You lost it. I say the same shit. The same shit with the same mic. The same shit. But the people who say you missed the old me or like I switched up or like he's lost it, he's going insane. Let's watch this.
I'm narcissistic as fuck. And to be perfectly honest, I'm being perfectly honest. I'm literally the most cocky person I know. My problem is that I think I'm right no matter what. My opinion has to be the correct one and I'm 100% sure of it. And when someone finally does manage to get me to shut my fat lips for a moment so they can interject a point that completely demolishes my annoying beliefs, I go in full-on denial mode. Nope, you're incorrect. We have rights, you know. I won't admit that I'm wrong. It's hard to believe I don't report for Fox News. Instead, I either try to change the subject or I say something funny to make it seem like I wasn't being serious. That is one of the most arrogant things a person can do. For some reason, I think if I admit to being wrong, I'll be less of a man or whatever. I don't really even know. The thing
How weird is this, right? Isn't this so weird to listen to, guys? Like, he's straight up admitting everything. Like, it's so weird. He's not being ironic. That's why it doesn't feel real. Alien says, Edwin, you sucked at Fireball, but I still love you. I know. But okay, you want to derail me? You want to talk about Fireball? You want to talk about Fireball? I'll talk about Fireball, but we're going to get derailed.
Thing is, I still know that isn't true. Admitting defeat when you know you lost makes you more of a man, or whatever the hell that means. Along with being this narcissistic, I'm annoyingly stubborn. Whenever I discuss something of importance with another person, I jam my points in over and over because I'm right. It's all me. My opinions matter. This is correct and you're an idiot. Coney 2012. So eventually, I just look like a complete asshole. Just a full-on asshole. The thing is, no one has really seen the side of me to the fullest extent except for my family. I know how much of a prick I look like when I go full out, so the side of me is never revealed in public. It stays in the comforts of my home where people are forced to accept me. But over time,
where people are forced to accept me. No, see, I guess that was him as a teenager, but he figured out how to capitalize on this narcissistic personality of his own. It's wild, because like if you hear him talk, he is like that. Like I said, when we get to listening to him talk to Mutahar, he is just like that. You watch any of his clips, he is exactly like he's describing himself. It's not ironic, guys. It's not sarcastic.
I've seen how much people hate being around someone who consistently thinks he's right and won't stop until he is, so I mostly keep it to myself. This side of me is a maturity thing too. Right now it's in full swing, but in 5 years I hope it'll be gone. I piss even myself off sometimes. When you see rappers or basketball players who think they're the most important and special people in the world because children give them their endless, overwhelming fanboy support, that's what I feel like all the time. I think I'm so special and better than everyone else because I think I'm smarter. Just picture how narcissistic that is. This side of me is my alter ego, and he's named the Sneako.
Chad, I just want to bully this guy. Like, bring bullying back. Bullying is necessary.
Part of being a great comedian is being a no bullshit teller of the truth. Now let's get started.
Oh, God.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
I'm looking forward to this. We got an action-packed show, but you saw what I'm sure is...
Okay, so actually, this is a part where he just goes into a completely different person. When I watched this, I was like, wait, why did we switch people?
Going to be the title. You see what I'm...
He just starts talking about this other guy, Danny Mullins. I guess he bullied a bully. So I guess this guy's like a bully. And I'm like, I don't really understand why we go on like a 10 or so minute derail. Like, you guys thought I got derailed. He gets derailed. Anyway, I guess it's not 10 minutes. It's like 4 minutes or so. It's just like none of this is Sneako anymore. It's really random. Like, this video is supposed to be a Sneako, and then he like randomly brings up a beef with some Danny person. So, okay, here we go.
Everything. If you
me,
and then he starts shaving his head mid-video.
Her and I were cuddling on the bed, and I did start crying a little bit.
I cried with my girl, absolutely.
Anyone cried in his girlfriend's arms. I'm making these fucking kids cry.
I'm blinking, like low-key blinking tears away.
And then he comes back to Sneako. Okay.
Our image is everything. If you pay attention, you'll see the lengths people go to maintain this.
Virtually everything you do
is in anticipation of how someone else is going to react. We spend time crafting this image of ourselves with
filters,
music quotes, and edgy tweets. It's pretty much like making a Sims character. The reality is, most of us are going to spend our lives wondering how everyone else is going to see us.
Instead of improving ourselves
for ourselves. Social media has taken over our lives
to the point where it's a second reality.
Attention is literally a currency.
It's all a performance.
Sneako realizes how much bullshit he says in his videos, not because it's truthful, but because of how people are going to perceive him when he pushes his narrative.
We want to seem special. We want to be cooler than we really are.
He is always the winner in his videos.
I'm always going to find a nice way to tie it up at the end so that I learned a lesson and it's all good.
Sneako constantly makes fun of people he's better than, when in actuality,
I'm guilty of all the stuff I'm criticizing.
He's completely addicted to social media. He's a bot. He watches other men have sex with his girlfriend. He's a pathological liar. He has a massive ego.
I care what strangers think about me online.
He makes up fake rape allegations to make himself...
It's so crazy. He's like taking the whole satire all to the next level, like doing what... You guys hear that? Like fireworks scared me a little bit.
Feel better about being a cuck? He's a beta male. And after 9 years of desperately trying to become famous, he has learned one thing. Follow the trends. Sneako will...
Also, I don't know if you can tell, there's like people in the window, so like he's got roommates or something like watching him like shave his hair and like talk to the camera.
Manipulate.
Poochie's, this scare you? Poochie's got scared from the fireworks or whatever that was.
With fear, or what he calls the blue pill, and then offer answers to make you feel better.
Fear is an idea successful people use to separate you from them.
In other words, he convinces you everyone else is a liar but him, so you'll watch his shitty content, thus breaking free from the matrix and getting red-pilled, which is really just a cheap scheme to get you to buy his pointless $50 a month online course.
Oh, he's got a course, dude? Why all these people gotta have a course? Why can't you just have a Patreon? What are you trying to teach? What's this Sneako guy trying to teach?
Does that make any sense?
Good and bad is something that Sneako never has to rationalize. He has become arrogant about his ignorance. Honesty is something Sneako doesn't respect, and he'll offer a million reasons why it's never his fault. It's society's fault. It's the Matrix.
Bots!
He's the one that's different. People suck up to him because of his
Bots.
subscriber count. He's used to people folding under the pressure of his fame. But in reality, he's a failed comedian that uses mental gymnastics and Jackie Chan-esque dodging laser maneuvers to slither under the responsibility of his actions. Weeks ago, Sneako was upset that I disrespected him and didn't beg for forgiveness afterwards.
Okay, so now he's gonna get into the whole lore of him and his girlfriend. So here's what we can do. All right, people are talking. Oh, talk about Fireball. Okay, we can do another short derail about Fireball, and then we can watch the whole Mutahar. But basically, I think that was a pretty decent. Because yeah, you know, someone said in the chat that it was a bunch of clips about Sneako, but I think all those clips kind of told us who Sneako is, and I think we can talk about or I guess we can go over the clips of the Mutahar thing that I was telling you guys about. Because that you guys can see exactly that he literally behaves just as he describes himself. But if you guys want, we can talk some Fireball tea, right? We can do that. You guys want that? Let's talk some fucking Fireball, right? What you guys want to talk about anyway? Fireball is over. We don't need to go to tell all about it. Get to the Mutahar stuff. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just some people were talking about in chat. We'll do a quick little Q&A. Xylee did not cheat. Look, okay, if that's what we want to talk about, I don't believe Xylee cheated. Okay, I don't believe it. Why would she act like that? She was she's not like that. And look, I think she's just upset. You know, I know how it feels to be like kind of like gaslit into thinking a different reality. And you know what I'll say? I think Salvo's troll was slipping. He wasn't sure where to troll because he feels a little bad for Xylee because he has love for Xylee. But he's like, troll, not. You know? He's like, I can't make exceptions. I think Salvo inside, he's like, you know, I like Xylee, but I got to keep the troll going. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people could have been cheating. Well, and then here's the thing. Yeah, you know, Rachel, you bring a good point. I think, look, if we're gonna do the whole like big deal out of cheating, like I think people should be on camera, period. Because everybody that's not on camera could very well be looking at the freaking chat. Like the whole thing where like people, I don't have a camera. Dude, there was a dude. I don't know. There's a dude in the game that was like, I don't have a camera. I'm on my phone. I'm sorry. What phone do you have that doesn't have a camera? All phones have cameras nowadays. You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous. Like how are you not go on camera these days? Like. CJ Brown, dude. Oh my God. CJ Brown's teammates. Okay, CJ Brown's first teammate. He shows some inappropriateness on the camera. And he still made it through. And then the second teammate, he started doxing Vito, which is really messed up. Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't get it twisted. I like to have myself some contrarians, some bad apples here every now and then, but I draw the line of doxing. I am gonna plan from that kind of thing. You're going to the next Fireball? That's what's up, Floptina. Well, you better be willing to show face because I'm gonna pressure Salvo to do face only. I mean, honestly though, here's the thing. And my criticism for last one was like, it was hard to focus on who was talking because there were so many people on screen and people's audios weren't normalized and everything. This was a big improvement in that regard. But I guess if I were to criticize Fireball this time around, I would definitely say like, let's chill on the chaoticness. Maybe not so many racists and maybe like 18 plus, you know, like I'm glad that like, cause I went up against this dude that was like all tatted up. I made like a Romeo Lacoste joke cause he kind of, you know, hey, white dude, kind of like Romeo Lacoste looking like, of course, without the crimes, hopefully. And then it was like a 15-year-old or something like, why? It feels weird. And yes, I did lose. So what? We were asked like, who did Jeffrey Dahmer target? Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah. And I raised my hand, but I wasn't quick enough. I did review the footage. I take my L. And then the next one was like, who did Ted Bundy target? And it's like, I don't know. Why? I don't watch killer stuff. And then the other one, the YouTuber ones were like, which YouTuber works at a zoo? And then luckily, Willie got that one. And then the one he didn't get was which YouTuber on this panel works at a pawn shop, which Dead on Dave works there. And that's Willie co-host for his show. So it's kind of awkward. Augie lost really bad. Yeah, exactly. Anybody saying that I lost bad, watch Augie. He lost worse. Augie was obliterated. I want to watch Augie's, but it's still private. Why is it so long? Well, and that's the unfortunate thing. See, it works against Salvo's favor to literally have people on that he's not properly vetting, that is just going to show like naked people on, you know, like play a clip of the N-word and naked people. Like, bro, Salvo, like, bro, you literally just got like a bunch of strikes and demonetized, and you're going to play like that, bro. But yeah, let's see. Any other questions, guys? Because yeah, that was my short fireball segment. I don't know. But it was fun. It was fun. Oh, jeez. It's getting hot in here with you on my lap, dog. She's got scared as there's like a firework or something. All right, let's see. So next up, though, I do want to play this clip with Destiny had Abba from Abba and Preach, Mutahar, and Sneako on his panel. And out of nowhere, Sneako decided to confront Mutahar. Talk about Brandon Buckingham being a fake. Beep, beep, beep. And doing a 360 on his no deplatforming. Oh, well, see, okay, Truth, thank you for the $3 donation. Like I said, I don't know his previous stance on the platform, but I gotta say, like, I do think it's interesting. Like, if you go to his YouTube, or his Twitter rather, he was like proudly taking credit for Sneako's channel going down. He said, and just like that, 72 hours after my video drops, Sneako gets all his channels deleted. What got him those last 2 strikes? Yikes. Maybe next time he won't make fake R-word accusations. I'm celebrating tonight. Gideon and Steezy Kane seem real quiet right now. I'll pray for him. It's interesting, right? It's interesting. Because, you know, and here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it direct, because, like, there was some controversy from this YouTuber named NickIsNotGreen, and he was complaining about Sneako. Let me see. I think NickIsNotGreen, like, actually had a video. I think he did a Twitter video. So maybe I can just find it. But he was kind of like asking YouTube to ban him, and this is already like a little while ago. So of course he's probably celebrating it, right? Yeah. Oh, he's not celebrating. He just posted it. Well, obviously celebrating it, but I remember him posting a clip, or somebody had shared a clip where he was asking YouTube to ban Sneako because he did like some humping motions at one of Nick's friends, and he's like, "This is too far," and it's like, I understand why you would be mad at that, you know, like that's disgusting and disrespectful to be like, oh, you just need to get laid. Like, yeah, okay, how old are you, right? But like, I don't know if that's ban worthy. Like, it's just Sneako being a 13-year-old dummy. Here.
Today, I want to briefly talk about the content creator Sneako and ask YouTube to ban him from the platform. I'm going to keep this video really short because I just want to say my piece and give Sneako and his fans as little ammunition to fire back as possible, because we know that every time someone utters his name on YouTube, he feels the need to make 5 videos crying about women and society or whatever. And before we begin, I do want to say that most of the time I don't believe that deplatforming someone is the proper way to deal with a controversy.
NickIsNotGreen said Sneako should be banned for stimulating R-word, but kisses H3's ass when he did that to Keemstar doll. That's right. Oh wait, he kisses H3's ass? Oh, don't put that bad taste in my mouth. I barely know about this dude.
A lot of times creators that I disagree with on a personal level are mostly harmless, and I don't believe that disagreeing with someone's personal values are ground for removal from YouTube or Twitch or any other social media platform. In general, policing content can be dangerous, but as
okay.
Go into too much depth here, but if you don't
when it's done to my friend
already know who Sneako is, he is a gaming and commentary content creator who continues to spread extremely harmful messages to a rapidly growing audience, usually violently ranting about women, politics, or men wearing makeup. He's sort of like the new Andrew Tate now.
Now, I've seen some clips, and like, I don't know, guys, once again, I ask, like, if I'm missing something, please send it to my server, because this is like a live, like learning show, okay? That's a disclaimer. If people are watching the replay, don't get mad in the comments, please. Okay, we're learning together. But like, I haven't seen anything that convinces me he's anywhere near as bad as Andrew Tate. I don't know if I'm missing something, but like Andrew Tate, when you search him up, you see some of the things he said. It's so easy to find the rhetoric that he says that is actually, I think, harmful. Of course, ban worthy would be more, that's for you to judge. But like, I understand that case a lot better than the Sneako case. Like, to compare him with, like, to nonchalantly be like, oh, he's the next Andrew Tate. Like, what? Show me an example. That's all I'm saying. Is that unreasonable? Like, Show me one of those receipts that he's just as bad as Andrew Tate, homie.
Now that he's not on the platform anymore. He was recently banned off Twitter and now has 2 channel strikes on YouTube, but I'm not exactly sure what the reason for that is. Now, a little over a month ago, Sneako went on his live stream to talk about one of my friends, Chad, who gave me permission to make this video, but had no part in the creation of it, and it wasn't her idea or suggestion for me to make this. He reacted to a video she made about a TikTok dating coach, and I'm just gonna play the video here so nothing can be left out of context, but I am gonna issue a huge content warning for sexual assault, so if that's something that you're uncomfortable with in any way, I would leave the video now.
You know what's so funny about the internet? It hides the fact, and like this feminist garbage hides the fact that she's attracted to that guy making the videos. It is what it is. Girls, you could vouch for it. You know it's true. She would. She would. And you know what's just true? What's so predictable? You could tell by the way she's talking that she hasn't been properly in a long time. It's been a while. So she's on the internet making this garbage video, promoting all this feminist garbage to your fucking lonely girls in the comment section. What you really need, Chad, is some yeah, shut up with your...
Okay, yeah, you know, I feel like I need to pause because obviously this is very cringe. Like, this is like some like high school shit, dude. Like, it's so fucking cringe. Like, is this worth banning? Really? Are we this sensitive? It's fucking
feminism. Yeah, come here. That's what you need. And she's gonna go, that's what you need. You need some sense fuck back into you. And you know what they're gonna do right after I did that? They're gonna clip that part and say I'm an incel problematic, but you know it's true. You can hear it in her voice. She hasn't been properly in too long, and now you make no sense. That's what happens, man. That's what happens, yo. Someone vouch for me. You know it's true.
Now, I don't think I have to explain why this is disgusting.
Someone vouch for me, please. Someone validate me.
Sneako is harassing a female content creator, telling her that the reason why she's so upset is because she hasn't had sex in a while, and then he proceeds to aggressively simulate a sexual assault.
The thing is, like, you know, people are gonna have like like, I'm reacting. We're all doing react content, right? Like, I'm reacting. The guy reacted. Like, of course, I'm not going over the top. Be like, you know, this. We know what this Nick dude. He just need, like, imagine I just start like doing like a parody of a parody, or not a parody of what just happened, right? Imagine I don't even feel safe doing that. Imagine if I just start parodying Sneako and be like, so do you think should deserve to get banned? If I'm like, this Nick dude here that I'm watching, I think he should just get laid. Like, if you know, if I was over there, oh no, see, I don't feel comfortable, but like, it's just like, it's stupid. I can see that it's stupid, and Sneako is very like toxic and dumb, and like, I can't see the perspective that he's like making an army of people that are gonna go out there and essay people. And someone said it's not simulated assault. I mean, the only part that I might give that some sort of leeway that could be is because he said, and she'll be like, right? So maybe you could say that, but like, obviously he's just going over the top and being stupid. Like, I don't think he's like directly targeting her. Like, he's just reacting to a video and being dumb. But like, again, look, shoot, this is a part where like people replay in the comments and then they're gonna get mad at me. No, for real, like, it's just an opinion. Like, and you know, it's okay to disagree with my opinion. It's just obviously this dude has a lot of fans. Okay, please, if you're a fan of Nick is Green or not green, don't get mad. It's just we're able to disagree. Okay, but let's go back to the part where we can all agree, right? Sneako? Or maybe imagine I'm like trying to be like careful on the Nick is Green fans or not green, and then actually the Sneako fans come find this video and they're like, Edwin, Sneako great. Let's listen to this part.
When you're talking to people on your independent thought process, not because somebody else tells you not to, okay? That's what a 16-year-old does. I think you can do better.
I think Sneako is a 16-year-old.
Do you think that a spiritual void exists today in the Western world?
Yeah, I believe in God.
When you're talking to people on your platform, I hear you guys talk about what it means to be successful, what it means to achieve, what it means to accomplish things. And all I ever hear you guys talk about are cars, mansions, 30 hoes. Why?
Because that's dope.
When you talk about those...
Is this like edited wrongly? Or is this actually the conversation? Like, did he really... Like, I'm getting a little sus. Is this actually how it went? Like... Did he really say, like, I talk about cars and mansions because that's dope? Like, bro, this dude didn't even try and have brains, though. Like, what? You wasting your time for real.
Bro, what is this? Good family. End goal, but that's just something I want. Like,
It is the most empty, hollow life imaginable.
That's not the end goal, but that's just something I want. Like, I want to have a wholesome life. I want to have kids. I want to have a good family. I want to just have a well-rounded, enjoyable life. The life I want, I don't think it's possible in the West anymore because people are so brainwashed.
Yeah, but you are brainwashing them. You're the one that's brainwashing them in that direction.
How am I brainwashing them?
Because you're telling them that they need Bugattis, mansions, and be happy.
I'm saying I want to get that, and I'm gonna get it. And a lot of guys, like, I have a mostly male audience, they all want that too.
What you are doing is you are doing to men what Nicki Minaj or whoever the you brought up, Kim Kardashian, are doing to women.
If you want to be independent and not listen to anybody, then you need to improve yourself, because we want to get rich by connecting.
See, and to that point, even like, that's the thing. Even to Destiny's point, I don't believe that Kim Kardashian or, well, okay, I guess there is to a degree, there is the influence, but I don't believe that Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj like create women that, you know, are just like their lyrics or whatever, right? I don't believe it. I do believe there's influence, and I do believe, obviously, yeah, 100%. This dude Sneako definitely enforces these kind of memes and like this way he talks and stuff for sure. So like that is a good point in Destiny. It's just like, I think sometimes people take it a little too serious, but yeah.
Connections. We want to get rich on our phone. We want to get rich based off who we know. We want to add value. To add value and have people trust you and like be able to make sales, you need to be a better man.
How do you get rich on your phone?
Streaming, crypto, dropshipping, e-commerce businesses.
Streaming, crypto, you know what you just described? OnlyFans for men. You just complained to ABBA, all these are getting on OnlyFans trying to sell pics of themselves and do all that shit. Why is that bad? Because they're not working on themselves. They're not doing anything that makes themselves better. And now you're telling guys to download fucking Robinhood or go trade some coin in the hopes that they get fucking rich, or they start streaming, or they hop on TikTok or whatever. What? They're not improving themselves by doing that. When you tell people that they...
Damn, dude, Destiny's mopping the floor with this kid.
You have to pick up their phone and get rich. That's not self-improvement. You're not becoming a better person doing that.
To start a business, you need to be a better person. And comparing an e-commerce business to OnlyFans is just goofy, because you're selling your titties and you're adding nothing to the world. All you're doing is making other people sad and creating a fake relationship that makes people sadder. It's making people worse. OnlyFans does not...
But what are you adding to the world? You just said that you talk about mansions and stuff because it's what you want. You don't want to influence that, right? You're just being selfish. So what?
Not add anything to the world besides the dopamine rush for both sides.
I hope he says what he adds to the world.
Starting an e-commerce business, adding value to the world, but like that's making the world a better place.
Shut up.
Hey.
Me entertaining people online, if I'm streaming, that's making people laugh and smile. That's
okay. Yeah, and OnlyFans, women that start OnlyFans get dudes off and smile. So what the hell's the difference, dude? Dude, you're just ridiculous, bro.
It's making the world better. How are you going to compare titties to an online e-commerce business?
E-commerce is...
Okay, so I don't know if he's trying to like equate streaming to e-commerce. I mean, I guess in a way where like business, I guess technically I could be a business, right? Hopefully I'm providing value to some of y'all. I like to encourage critical thinking, you know. I like to kind of make people think, and sometimes they all disagree with me. That's cool. But the point is that to say that you're better, and just because a woman is showing their sexy bod or whatever, why even be comparative? That's just speaking your own projections of insecurity, my man.
You're leeching on affiliate links, on trying to sell people products you're not even producing. E-commerce is not adding to the world. Trading crypto, that's not adding to the world. You're trying to out-speculate some other dude, trying to out-speculate some other dude so that you're not caught bag holding when your fucking coin drops, okay? Crypto and NFT is not adding to the fucking world.
Well, okay, Destiny, don't get too excited, okay? Crypto, and it could.
99% of these coins come and go quicker than a fucking girl opens and closes the fucking OnlyFans.
Okay, Crypt. I mean, okay, not Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay, let's just stick to the big ones.
To invest in crypto is good because it takes away the government's stronghold on currency. If we
Okay, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
We can decentralize currency and we could take the wealth in our...
Oh God, you make me never want to talk about crypto again.
...our own hands. We're adding value. I'm telling people invest in crypto so you could take charge of your own money.
You're not taking charge of your own money. You're paying off other people that are going to fucking drop your shit and you're going to lose everything. Do you think everybody can win in
Don't rub it in my face, Destiny.
Crypto?
Yeah, if you apply yourself.
Okay, when you buy crypto and then you sell it at more than you bought it for, how are you making money on it?
Because someone else isn't. But everybody...
Exactly. Okay, so hold on. So if one guy makes 10 times his money, that means for that one dude, 10 other people lost their ass.
Dummies.
So not every...
Jesus, dude.
Everybody can win.
Everybody can get rich if you apply yourself properly, if you have the right mindset, if you're smarter and you're better. So I'm encouraging people to become smarter and better. And don't be a dumb idiot.
Okay, guys. So yeah, just be smarter and better. Okay.
this is not my fault that I'm poor. It is. Be better.
You're not encouraging people to get smarter or better.
But you're not even saying, he doesn't even say anything. Like, that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. Oftentimes, I do want to encourage people to acknowledge and, take responsibility and everything. And oftentimes there'll be instances in which somebody will get screwed over. And, for example, a few weeks back when we had Olivia on and she was giving an interview and, she kind of wanted to acknowledge some of her faults throughout, like, when she's talking about Max filming and whatever and stuff. And, people were like, it's not your fault, Olivia. And it's like, no, now here's the thing. It's, some things may not be her fault and stuff, but it's good to reflect and grow when you realize that some of the things that like went wrong. Like, I personally don't believe in regret. I personally believe that all bad experiences like will help shape you and make you a better person. If you can't reflect on something bad that happened to you, then you're gonna stay in a mentality that's gonna just keep you in a downward spiral. I don't know, to a certain degree. So it's a matter of like just putting yourself in a position where you want to believe in yourself. Like, if you don't really appreciate yourself, then you're just gonna stay in a mindset. See, how's my? Can someone clip me and put me in a TikTok? Was that good, inspirational, motivational? I kind of ran out towards the end. I kind of ran out of fuel there, and I kind of like brought up an old example. No, I can't. I'm not generalized enough to apply to the general public. Sorry, but even still, at least I was better example than be better, dummies. God, he sounds like a...
You're encouraging people to go on their phones and look for get-rich-quick schemes. Why would you even have God in your mouth while you're talking about fucking 20 women at the same time? That's
bro!
It's not a congruent lifestyle.
But in Islam, you can have 4 wives.
It doesn't work that way.
In Islam, you can have 4 wives.
Is he Muslim or what?
You're not Islamic, and you didn't say 4 earlier.
Guys, it's not true that you can just have 20 wives in Islam or whatever. The Prophet would only take...
Oh my God! So he's just saying shit. He's just
orphans or widows as his extra wives, and that's where the example came from. And even then,
I told you guys that's why it was beneficial to watch that Brandon Buckingham, because a lot of it was just clips, but like the dude he just says shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Like,
strongly discourage Muslims from doing that because Allah says that you can't love each woman equally. So they say don't do it. So this whole thing that people turn towards Islam is people who,
and you can tell. Earlier when he says, I don't listen to people, I just wait till it's my turn to speak and then I talk. He's not listening. Look, he's got this grin on his face. Like, I'm sorry, I refuse to believe he's listening.
Don't actually study the religion or...
Oh, and by the way, I just noticed right here, you guys probably can't see unless you have this on full screen, but it says, Dear Sneako, we reviewed your appeal. So he's got like a screenshot of like one of his videos being taken down. We can confirm that your content does not violate... Oh, okay. So he's actually flexing that a video that he did called SMD Susan, right? Susan Wojcicki, the CEO of YouTube. Suck My D. He titled the video, Suck My D Susan, dude. And he's like, oh, look at me, guys. It actually didn't get taken down. It got appealed. But it's like, dude, I just don't get it. Like, people bitch about being banned off of platforms, and then they have videos like Suck My Dick, CEO of YouTube. Now, of course, like, sure, you should be allowed to say what you want on YouTube, but come on. And then you also spreading this stupid, like, Islam rhetoric that's like stupid as hell, right? Now, I don't think that's like, as harmful, you should get banned, but like, I can tell where this is going. And I saw some tweets and he's also said a lot of anti-Semitic stuff. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, but like, people want to bitch about like, oh, he shouldn't be banned. Like, I'm not. The more I learn about this dude, I'm sorry, I can't, man. Someone that's like this, I can't really complain. Like, it's one of those things that I'm not gonna bat an eye. I'm not gonna fucking fight for you, dude.
Know anything about that?
And even if they did, that's 4 wives, not 4 bitches that you kick out and then fuck new ones the next day.
Destiny, I think your audience is full of complacent people. People are like, I can't get rich. This is a pyramid scheme. This is a scam. And then my people are like, well, I want to go get it. So you can pick one. Yeah, not everybody will make it, but you can make it if you apply yourself. It's that simple.
Your path is the path of complacency. Your path is the path of spiritual and psychological weakness. You're complacent to hustle culture. Because if you were talking to people,
he's like, yeah,
and you wanted to make and build real men, you'd be telling people either 1, go to school, get a fucking education so you can get a real job, or 2, at least go and do a trade. Opening up 50 million TikTok videos and seeing people bragging about their 7 cars while these guys are probably crying themselves to sleep at night because they don't have a single person that loves them in the entire fucking world. That's the complacent path. If you're going to talk about religious shit, that is literally the temptation of the devil. Flashing you like flashy shit and try to say, if you go and buy this, if you get that, if you've got this many women like you, that's the path to happiness. Come on, man. Being a good person is easy.
Okay, I want to hear Sneako give his bad takes, man. Don't cut them off. Let's see.
It's gonna mean a ton of different things in a ton of different contexts.
Everybody knows what you said. Everybody knows that.
Not everybody does. Do you think most people are good people? Do you think that we have guidance in society right now to be good people? Or do you think that most of it is trying to tell us how to open a Robinhood account to look for the right penny stock to get rich on?
There's a lot of distractions for sure, but it's not, bro.
This is the distraction. I'm telling you that you are the distraction from being a good person right now.
I'm distracting. I'm a bad person and I'm encouraging bad people.
Yeah, no, you're encouraging bad behavior.
I want to be the master of my own universe. I want to be the best.
Also, he literally admits that. So yeah, you can't refute that, Mr. Sneako.
Person I can be and be able to buy whatever I want.
Yeah, it's selfish. It's not encouraging better behavior. Dummy.
How are you the master of your own universe when you see something flashy and that's what's pushing you to earn more? You got to start a business. You got to do e-commerce. You got to get 20 girls. You got to get the cars. You got to get the buildings.
Kim Kardashian is encouraging, like, you get famous for nothing, to be a thought, to just put on makeup and say nothing, and you can...
And you're better how, dude? You're just a misogynist. You're just...
be famous. I'm encouraging people to be the best version of themselves.
Be famous.
And this is your best version? My man.
When you a lot of women, you understand how to women. That's the only thing you get. You don't know how to love a woman. You don't know how to take care of a woman. In fact, you probably know the opposite if you've been through that many. Yeah. Anybody will tell you that, 100%. But if you found a woman that had through 20 or 30 guys up to when she was 26, you think she'd know how to take care of you?
Nope, it's different for men and women.
Tell me why it's different. Why do you think it's different?
Men can as many women as possible because we can get as many women pregnant. We can get 100 women pregnant today. A woman can only get pregnant once in a year. That's why women are wired.
Okay. What is the ideal version of a man to you?
A man that could do whatever he wants to do and doesn't listen to anybody and creates his own world and is the master of his own universe.
Okay, a man that can do whatever he wants to do and doesn't listen to anybody, what you just described is a 17-year-old teenager.
Yeah, and then you turn 18 and then you gave up on it and started voting for Biden.
Yeah, I turned 18, I gave up on it because I had to become an actual man. A man can't do whatever he wants to do because if you're a man, no.
Nonsense.
No.
Nonsense.
So, okay, if you're a man, do you get responsibilities? Can you walk away from a house? Can you walk away from a family? Can you walk away from your obligations? Is that what a real man does?
That's not what a real man wants to do. A
real man doesn't want to have any obligations in his life.
What about your obligations, Destiny? Can we talk about those? I'm kidding.
A man that does whatever he wants to do, that's a weak man's idea of a strong man. It's a guy that...
See, the thing about this is like it's mostly Destiny talking. Like, I wish I had one that's like... The few parts... I mean, it's still funny and good to watch because we hear how dumb he refutes stuff. And like, I found like this other clip where... You know, you hear Sneako talking and he's just so intelligent.
Beyonce has a song, If I Were a Boy. Beyonce has a song, If I Were a Boy. Imagine if fucking Future had a song about if I were that you're just gay, bro. Become a girl. That's gay. But women all day are like, I wonder what it's like to have a dick. Like, I just want to like feel what my pussy feels like with the dick. Bro, men don't even care what it's like to be a girl.
You know, go say, suck my dick.
Yes.
I don't
like what? How are these TikToks or what? Who cares? What is this? What is any of this? How is this beneficial to people? How does this have 1.1 million freaking views? Wait a second, bruh. I did not notice this before. Guys. What? What? In July this year. Bruh, there's no hope in humanity, guys. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There's no hope in humanity. Thank you, Mel B, for the $2 super chat. Is Homeboy Sneako's course study out of the question? This is our course study, guys. We are studying this alpha male. Does he call himself an alpha male? I haven't really heard it. Maybe he's not, but this is kind of like what they present themselves to be, right? Should I retitle it to be a beta male? I don't fucking know, man. Oh, it hurts, guys. Don't be jealous. Jealous of what? This views? Nah, man. Look, if I were to... Okay. No, because honestly, like... If I were to have a 19-second clip... I don't do 19-second clips, but... If I were to do shorts, YouTube shorts... I know I would want some funny clip. Like... There's been some funny moments in my live streams. I should do YouTube shorts for real. There's a lot of funny moments in my live streams. I could probably make it to YouTube shorts. But yeah, you know, obviously YouTube shorts get a lot. I don't even see. Is this even a YouTube short? Or is it just a short video? I can't tell. But anyways, no distractions. Okay. Whew. He's like a mini Andrew, but he annoys me more. Like, I remember when Andrew Tate got banned, like, I didn't really bat an eye, like, or obviously, like, okay, whatever, but like, I didn't feel compelled to cover it. But like, this dude, something about him just annoys me a lot more, you know? Is that just me? Like, because for Andrew Tate, it's like so easy to tell you just like a snake oil man. What is it? Snake oil salesman? Yeah, whatever. And this dude is just like, it's just embarrassing for this dude because he actually, like, we heard audio of him admitting that he's like insecure and pathetic and all this other stuff, right? He self-describes himself as a narcissist and like just doesn't care about anybody's opinion except for his own. Like, he acknowledges all this stuff, and we hear him talk to people. Like, and you know, maybe I'm not as educated in Andrew Tate, which I'm not very educated. I'll say that straight up. But like, is it this easy to find clips of Andrew Tate being owned by somebody? Because like Destiny just mopped the floor with Sneako here. You could do shorts. You should. I think I will. I think I'm kind of keeping a lot of my good content hidden in those long ass live streams that I do. You know, like those Homeboy Saturdays have so many solid contents, and they never see the light of day to the public, at least. Those of you who are members or Patreon subscribers, you guys can go check out just all like 6 to 8 hour weekend shows I do. Fantastic. I have a lot of great moments, but like, it's just hard to like find the right moments and edit them. Overall, this channel is just obviously for fun. It's always meant to be for fun. A lot of people get the wrong impression, like, and maybe it was my fault because I titled it originally "Homeboy's Got Receipts," right? They took it too freaking seriously, even though my first video on this channel says, "Hey man, I'm not always gonna be have receipts. It's always supposed to be a laid-back, fun live streaming channel." Because those of you who have been out with me for longer than 2 years since this channel's been around, when I used to upload Edwin's Generation, the next day I would do a live stream talking about the video that I posted the day prior. I would talk about comments and, you know, if there was updates, etc. It would just be a fun hangout time. And then I would put it on the Patreon, and, you know, I wouldn't keep it on the channel publicly. And people would be like, "I want to see that content." I was like, huh. But like, I didn't want to like clip, you know, live stream segments onto that channel. So I decided to create this channel. That way I could clip it. And, you know, obviously still, I guess I got this like perception that even though this is a second channel, I should care less. I want to keep content that I want people to enjoy. So that's why I don't keep up super long live streams, and I clip them and put like what I think is like good shit. But I forgot why I went on that spiel. But yeah, so this channel is always meant to be laid back, and I don't know, people take it too real. I remember when you did health and relationship stuff. I mean, I always did like random here and there moments. Because I've always been, when I was trying to figure myself out, I did kind of variety content, you know. Edwin does like 10 hours of work, and there's like 50 clips we can send. Well, ain't nobody clipping me, all right? Look, one day I'm gonna be Destiny big, and I'm gonna have random channels clipping me. Nah. But that's the thing too. I'm not as good of a speaker, and maybe one day. But like, I don't know, and I'm consciously thinking about it. Like, I'm thinking about like what kind of content I want to put up, and I think I just want to not care as much. I mean, why should we care, right? Like, I don't want to, and I hate that. Like, you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna open up too much because I did a live stream a couple nights ago. If you guys caught it, it was like really spontaneous, and there was like 300 people there or something, maybe like a little over 300, 350. It was right just after Fireball, and towards the end, I was like opening up, and you know, apparently Bowblax was telling people that I was crying. I didn't cry. Okay, I didn't cry. It was weird. Bowblax, what the fudge? But anyways, I was just kind of opening up and like talking about how I feel and stuff. So maybe I'll clip it, and you guys don't have to hear me open up twice, because this is probably gonna stay on the channel. I think this has been a pretty damn good show, actually. I'll probably keep it on the channel. Just gotta timestamp it. Anyways, okay. Now that we got off to Destiny, I guess we can go back to... we can watch more Destiny. See, both Destiny and Sneako have their own like clip segments. Won't you lose money if someone started a clip channel? I guess if they got my views, maybe. I don't know. Well, they should send me the clips, and then I'll upload them here. Yeah, don't start a clip channel. Send me, if you love clipping, show me what you can do and clip here. In the eyes of a passerby, I sit around and wonder why you were always there for me. Around Chris Hansen era, I thought there were two Edwins because of the hair color and the profile pictures. Oh, you know, okay, to be fair too though, okay, I do understand, like, and don't get twisted. I do understand why people often took my content as like serious or whatever, right? It's because I started this content, like, even though like that was my goal to be laid back and stuff, around the time that I started this channel, like my first video on this channel is like me reviewing a movie, like the Mars Argo Poppy like knockoff movie. And it was laid back. You watch the video, it's like goofs. And then I did like another goofy video, right? But then like the freaking Onision Chris Hansen saga started. So stuff started getting serious. So I guess the tone of the subscribers kind of like took it a certain way. And I get it, but I hope it's like cemented. And you know, this year specifically, I wanted to do more live streaming so people could understand my vibe, because like it annoyed me. Like last year specifically, there was a lot of annoying people that would like, or not last year, maybe not last year, maybe the year before. Yeah, towards the end of last year, 2 years ago rather, a lot of people were like, Edwin, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, let me have fun. Homeboy got clipped. Okay, so now let's watch Mutahar get confronted by Sneako. Speaking of
Wait, Muta, I thought you said you were Moon before. Muta, I saw a clip on your podcast. You were calling you and that guy with the fucking with the gamer thing. It was podcast of three. You and the white guy with the hat. That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
What?
You guys had some.
That's a fucking rapid description, bro. What the fuck?
I didn't see it before. Someone linked it to me. Wait, I don't know. It was a fucking animated thing. A white guy, and you guys were calling me retarded.
That's a.
You guys had a lot of tasteful words to say about me.
Oh shit.
I don't even remember what I said on that. Yeah, we probably were just like we were probably just like fucking.
Just fucking.
Yeah, I mean some of the shit you said. I mean, yeah, I definitely will say some of the shit you said was a little retarded. Yeah.
What did I say that was retarded?
I'd have to like bring it on. So bring up some of your points. I mean, I'll say if I agree with it.
In the podcast, I didn't see you bring up any points. You just called me retarded.
It was like fucking forever ago. Okay, I didn't call you.
No accountability. All right, yo, this is why Fresh If It's a great show, bro. No accountability. You'd be great on there.
Hold up. Don't bring up the Fresh If It's stuff, because when they were talking crazy.
So this is really like dumb. Well, I actually watched this podcast, but that segment at least, right before the show, and at no point did they even call him retarded. They didn't use that word at all. They did insult him and say that he was basically, you know, probably some of the stuff I've already said, right? Like it's easy to like, they said, okay, look, now I feel like I should pull it up. One of the co-hosts was talking about how toxic essentially Sneako was, and it's just weird that he confronts him, but he doesn't bring any points. This is kind of the spiel of it, right?
One of the worst things that they do is that they always, it's the same type of shit where they say one good thing to make everyone believe it. They'll be like, oh, Sneako was like, oh, Twitch is hindering the black man, and it was that fast. It was literally that fast. Like he just got in with well, not all of them, but like he just got access to everybody to have him on their streams, and they're like, yeah, I agree. And then he was like, and also women are this and
Dude, he's been going on a anti-Semitic Jewish tangent recently. I saw it on Twitter yesterday. He's been fucking watching like those wild docs on YouTube, and then just agreeing with him.
So like, you know, I feel like if Sneako wants to confront Muta randomly out of nowhere on a panel with Destiny and Abba, like why not actually bring up the points that they're actually, you know, addressing? That would have made more sense. But essentially the dude was saying that like, I guess Sneako started getting access to all these streamers by saying, Twitch is, you know, holding down the black man kind of thing. And it kind of seemed apparent at the time, you know, that's an agreeable thing. But then all of a sudden he's like kind of bringing, also women suck. And people are like, whoa. And then he starts to get into the debate sphere, I guess. And yeah, he started doing some anti-Semitic rants. So yeah, let's keep watching this.
I mean, that's the kind of shit we should actually discourage in the community, right?
Yeah,
like the abuse of the DMCA system, because it happens in like every community, happens all the time and shit. Just like a few months ago, there was a like dipshit Quantum TV just like straight up dropping like fucking DMCAs on
or the abuse of the retard word when you can't give me one reason why I'm retarded.
What?
Huh?
But he didn't even call you retard, dude. So that's why you look dumb.
What? Wait, no, okay. Give me the point. Exactly what I said. Okay, I'll defend whatever
you called
I
me retarded, and you cannot give me a reason why I'm retarded.
But you didn't get called retarded, bro. We can watch the whole damn thing. Like we can watch the whole thing.
And with Nick Flynn.
Because I was curious. I was like, okay, I want to talk about this on my show, and I mostly want to exhibit like how Sneako is. So I don't really think it's necessary to watch the entire podcast. But they don't call him retarded. They just talk about the retarded things he does. For lack of a better word.
Bro, I don't know. Some of the shit you say is fucking retarded.
Name one thing.
Mutahar is being gaslighted right now.
I mean, you're like Andrew if I get like esque things, all right?
That's
like,
not one thing. You're just saying general things. Say one thing I said was retarded.
I don't know. Bring up one of your beliefs, okay? Bring up one of your beliefs. And
I'm asking you to. You feel strong enough to call me retarded on the podcast, and you can't give me a reason why I'm retarded. I'm asking.
Okay, hold on. I'll give you some alley-oops. Okay, yeah, give me. I got some.
Suck my dick. No.
Thank you, Ice Raid. Wait, well, I was about to say shout out to Doc on the radio. What ice? Should I go check my door? Yo, I'm legally here. What are you guys saying, man? What the hell's going on here? Thanks for becoming a member, by the way, Queen C. Ice?
Let him sit and say, don't give him a fucking dap behind the back. Abba, we squashed the beef now. Why you?
As an Indian, let me outsource. Abba, give me some fucking pointers here.
That's some snake ass shit, bro. You know that's some snake shit right now. I'm trying to make him be accountable for his words, and Abba has to swoop in. Abba, why do you hate me this much, bro?
No, I don't hate you. And actually, I've got so much love for you. So it's completely the opposite. But I'll say this.
It makes you feel better. He'd probably do the same for me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, Sneako, you catching him off guard and you ask him about something he thought you said was stupid a while back.
It's not off guard. You went on a podcast and called me retarded. That's not off guard. He's like, oh, it was long ago, and I don't remember.
When was it?
It was the title of the podcast.
See, and this is the thing. Mutahar talks about how he's not like a debater and stuff. And now we know because Tipster. I think Tipster did pretty good in the Fireball thing. All right. I haven't heard Nick. I don't know if Nick is still here. I haven't heard Nick admit it that Tipster did pretty well. All right. Tipster did well. Mutahar is just not a debater. Look, he's doing the thing that I do when I get a little nervous. Overly drink water. If someone comes here and starts debating me, I'll start drinking this like whole smoothie, and even though it's probably warm by now, it's not warm.
The title, they put my name in the fucking title, bro.
Which, by the way, I think he was doing the same thing when debating Tipster.
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, tops.
Yeah, Muta, you gotta hold that up. You gotta.
Name it.
Bro, I don't even title the podcast.
No accountability. Get the fuck
Let me check it.
Nah, that was 12 days ago.
12 days ago. Not even 2 weeks, bro.
Yes. No, it is actually 2 weeks. You gotta ask Destiny. We film a week ahead.
Yeah. So Sneako, I'm with you. I can't help him. I got.
Yeah, let him sit in that, man.
Yeah. If it was 3 months ago, I would help him out. 2 weeks ago, he gotta hold that up.
Look at Muta doing research right now to call me retarded.
Bro, I'm not doing research. I'm playing Factorio, bro.
Okay.
Playing video games.
Stop playing Factorio,
bro. I tell Destiny about this shit. I like Factorio, bro. Come on now.
Because here's the part.
You're right. Like, that's the reason why I don't think I could ever fucking be in it, because I don't think I'm intelligent enough to I'm not a debater. I'm somebody that's like my thing. I'm an engineer. Like, I work with math and shit. That's my.
I just am good at having sex. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, you're a fucking pussy.
So he admits he's not a debater, and hey, me neither. I'm not a debater either. All right. I'm just a homeboy. Anyways, we don't have to watch the whole thing. Basically, you can tell how Sneako's just immature. Like I get it. Look, I get it. He loves the fucking tension and shit. He loves to instigate. I love to instigate too. But you should have brought an example, Brent, man. Next time, go to Mutahar with receipts. Or will there be a next time since you banned? We're doing pretty good, guys. We covered a lot about Sneako so far. But now we gotta get to Brandon Buckingham, right? Are we ready for the Brandon Buckingham stuff? Thoughts on Brandon's new rap video? I haven't seen the rap video. We're going one step at a time. So we just learned a lot about Sneako, and someone sent me this link about Brandon. So let's just watch this right here and see what that's all about, because it was quite the loaded donations here.
I had sex unprotected with 3 prostitutes, raw dogging them.
Wait, I realize I'm blocking his face.
Prostitutes are like great. They're like great. Like she gets tutored after school by some fucking some smart dude, and she's gonna get into Princeton and gets tutored after school. I had sex unprotected with 3 prostitutes after school.
Really,
Yeah.
and nothing to fear.
Were they all female? She's gonna get into Princeton and.
Wait, is this about Thailand? Hold on. I don't know if I have enough context to really put that there, Also, it's got a small amount of likes, so I don't feel like I don't have enough context, okay? I feel even weird airing this because, like, what? I don't know enough. I feel like I just got tricked. Why is that? Okay, hold on. Let's be careful here. What the fuck just happened? Hold on, all right? It felt a little bit out of context for sure. And now we're gonna watch this video. We don't know anything about that. Prostitutes, they could have been legal ones. Hey, Princeton is a college. That doesn't. Anyways, look. Yeah, students. Okay, he maybe banged some students. Doesn't mean that they're in their teens, Also, look, hey, we're not getting into that. That's not what this live stream is about. All right? We're actually only 12 minutes into this whole drama.
So he made up fake rape threat allegations to try to ruin my name online. So why would he do this? His ego was so hurt by what I said that it festered in his mind and culminated in him spreading lies about me to make himself feel better. I triggered the PTSD he has of seeing his girlfriend get railed legs up missionary style at a sex party, and he just had to get back at me somehow. He can't face the fact that he's a cuck, so instead of accepting it, he painted me as a clout-chasing...
Did he just say he saw Sneako's girlfriend get railed at a party?
School shooter rapist.
Maybe I should cry more and say I was raped.
So without further ado, I present to you the dark truth about Sneako.
And isn't this
Oh, shoot, everything before this? You mean the 12 minutes we watched right before this part was just a teaser? This is finally starting? The movie's finally starting?
ironic?
Bro, what is Sneako wearing on? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask. We actually know what it is. Okay.
I've seen her with other men.
They would look at my girlfriend and fold. Real talk.
I was literally having PTSD watching that. I was like having war flash.
And he said, I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend, bro. Everything else is dishonest now, so I'm just trying to be overly honest, man.
Imagine seeing the girl you love get
He literally threatened to R-word my girlfriend. For all the guys who were falsely accused of shit they didn't do by bitches who were lying like you, go to jail right now. Feel bad. Think about all the women who actually got essayed.
I had PTSD about this. Like I had bad dreams about this.
They're not trying to run a train on my girl. They're saying that because they felt disrespected and they tried to say the most disrespectful thing to me. You see how I'm getting emotional right now? Like how like I'm blinking, like low-key blinking tears away? My anxiety and on my mental health and why would you say some stupid baby?
Okay, man.
People have lost basic respect. And I think he realized his mistake. When we talked on the phone, I think he realized his mistake. I don't think he meant what he said.
Is that my donation sound? Why do I hear something but I don't see anything? I'm confused. Anyways.
Oh my god, Queen! Slay! Am I gay?
This video is bloated. Have you seen this yet, Bowblax? It's the Brandon Buckingham.
It's the Buck.
Wait, is it just now finally starting? Did this have 2 intros? What's happening?
Yeah, it's your Buckethead.
What?
Today, I'm going to address the lying manipulative beta male that goes by the name of Sneako, or as I like to call him, Little Ol' Sneako. Now, you might know him as someone who's been blowing up the past 2 months, desperately clinging to the ballsack of Andrew Tate, suckling at the teat of fame with his festering mouth, and trying his best to copy the formula that has turned Andrew Tate into the most talked about thing on the internet. Why am I making this video? Well, I've only ever made content like this once before, but special times call for special measures. I have foolproof evidence that Sneako is a fraud, as well as a pathological liar, and represents everything he hates in this world. He's a dishonest, grifting, blue pill taking beta male cuck that has falsely accused me of threatening to rape his girlfriend in an attempt to cancel me and ruin my life. Now, I'm going to be breaking down all the foul lies he spread about me, most importantly, the one where he uses false accusations of sexual assault for his own personal gain to defame me and unjustly turn a close friend of mine against me live on his YouTube channel.
Yo,
Yeah, that was kind of clever. He's got like a script above the camera, or so it seems. I should do that. Would that bother you guys if I just like started reading a script and talk like this? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another show here at Homeboy Edwin. We're live streaming today. We have some special guests lined up for you. So I was looking up this video from Brandon Buckingham, and this dude in his video, he's just shaving his head, and like, man, this takes parody to the next level. Scroll. He was doing this because apparently at one point in Sneako's little YouTube career, he did the same thing, and it's interesting the way he highlights and splices his own videos back and forth. Look, I stutter, so I have a stutter. I jumble my words. I'm verbally dyslexic. Don't get it twisted. I don't spell so bad, but the point is, I need this monitor. Okay, I need this to help me. Anyway, I just gave you a preview of what it would look like.
To defame me and unjustly turn a close friend of mine against me live on his YouTube channel.
Yo, you know who's an L-Mans? Brandon Buckingham.
Oh, yeah.
That guy sucks. I'm gonna, bro, literally said, I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Literally said that. This dude said he is going to R-word my girlfriend. Bro, nothing warrants saying I'm gonna R-word your girlfriend. That's some school shooter vibes, bro. Yeah, that's some white boy school shooter shit. Bro. Saying you're gonna R-word my girlfriend?
He said that?
Yes. Yes.
That's a little crazy, yeah.
Literally, word for word, I'm going to R-word your girlfriend on his fucking public Instagram story.
Wow.
What?
Hey, you seem a bit tense there, big guy. Unfortunately, you don't get to do that, Sneako. You can't just say that I threatened to rape your girlfriend. That's not how this works. Rape accusations are not pawns you get to use to make people look bad because they've spoken ill of you online. Are you not smart enough to understand that? Do you have a God complex? Do you really think I'm stupid enough to roll over and allow you to say these lies without defending my name? You must really buy into your own hype and think you're invincible. Now, those listening at home, did you hear what he said?
Word for word, I'm going to R-word your girlfriend on his fucking public Instagram story.
He said, I said, word for word, I'm going to R-word your girlfriend and claim...
Do you guys think that maybe Sneako is powerful enough that he did some psychological warfare onto Brandon Buckingham through those live streams or whatever, and this is the result. Because I don't know if this is like an actual attempt to ruin Brandon's life. Like, how much did it affect him? I'm just saying this as an outsider because I don't know any of these characters, right? I'm just a little bit confused, especially with the head shaving. And in the very beginning, there was that clip where he was like, I went insane for a week, and then he kept going. Someone said, your stutter and stumbling words are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't he already play this? Yes, he played this a lot. His new rap video insults Pokimane, Gideon, Danny Mullen, and Danny Duncan. Oh, Danny Duncan, I haven't heard about that guy in a while. He was kind of called out for being a creep. And he was like sexting kids for sure too. Susan from YouTube, everyone will get removed. Oh geez, should we watch it? I saw it was 16 minutes, so I was like, geez. How much to shave your head? Can you? So one person asked, can you grow your hair into a man bun? Then the next text is like, how much to shave your head? It's a very contrasting chats there. Well, I've never tried to shave my head or grow my hair long enough for. Well, actually, when I was in high school, I had my hair long enough to my mouth, but man buns weren't a thing yet, so I don't know if I could do that, or maybe I could have done it. But how much to shave my head? Honestly, I'm kind of curious to try it sometime, but I'm in no rush. I haven't bleached my hair in a while, as you guys can notice. It's like barely any dye right now, which I kind of like it, but it's like I'm itching to do it. But as far as shaving it, well, I guess it would have to be done live, right? Or like for a video. So I feel like this should be some sort of event, because I've legit never shaved my head. But as you can tell, I'm not like pushing it out the window. I'd be down to do it, but like, what's the reason? Oh, you saying how much money? Well, fuck, I don't know. 222. Wait, hold on. 333. I like 333 better because I'm 33 years old. That's only for the immediate buy it now auction, you know. I'm not really doing an auction. I need to find a reason to do that. But anyways, yeah, I've never shaved my head ever in my life, ever.
Claims this happened.
Also, I'm not trying to manifest that. I gotta be clear, because I am all about manifesting. Okay, as you guys know, a few nights ago when I did that stream, I manifested that Tipster and Dojangles would come on my stream and hug it out, and it happened. That was a manifestation. Me shaving my head is not a manifestation. Swat it away.
On my public Instagram story. How deluded can you be to think you'd get away with this? Public Instagram story. Come on, man. I just need you to bear with me through the context and get to the end of the video so you can see just how scummy this narcissistic little child is. So buckle up. All the context and the build up to the end of the video is very important. It's very hilarious, and I couldn't be more excited to clear my name finally. I want to say this. He did these long-winded videos about the situation, over an hour of him talking about it on 2 different streams that I'm aware of. So I feel it's
5-to-1 fade. Do I tell the hairdresser do a 5-to-1? Because every now and then they'll bring up like, do you know what number? I'm like, I don't know what number.
It's necessary I address it in a long-winded, articulate fashion. I fear if I made this a 10-minute video like I wanted to, people would complain too much about me picking and choosing clips and not providing adequate context, so I will do my best to make things long with proper context. And in the description will be the links to all the streams I'm referencing, and I implore you to go watch them for yourself and draw your own conclusions. Also, I waited 6 weeks since the rape threat allegations to make this video for one reason and...
Where are the links to the streams, bro? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that his channels were taken down, so they're not here anymore. But you just said you're gonna link the streams. They're not there.
One reason only.
I know a lot of people don't look at the description. I know, but I do, because I'm Homeboy Edwin.
I knew people were going to call me a clout chaser. Sneako was blowing up like crazy and people were going to think I had ulterior motives. But seeing as the last video I posted has now become my most viewed video of all time, I think now is the perfect time to address the situation and finally...
Homie was overthinking this. He's like, I don't want to be called out that I'm like, you know, clout chasing, so I'm going to wait till I get a better viewed video.
Truth to my knowledge, and I will supply evidence to the best of my ability. You have my word, and I hope you trust me.
Well, Tipster, somebody was telling me to get a fade, and somebody else was telling me to shave my head, but I'm not really trying to shave my head. Tipster, you want to shave my head? If I go to Cali, look, there's still no reason.
I used to be a fan of Sneako way back before he cosplayed as an alpha male. He used to make philosophical videos about life, people, society, and I really enjoyed them. I thought they were well put together, well edited, and I respected him. However, somewhere along the line, things went...
That was your first mistake.
...south for our little alpha male. Clouded by the pursuit of fame, money, and women, he turned into his shadow self, or perhaps who he's been...
Dude, there's somebody sitting on this chair or sofa, whatever I hear.
this entire time. I don't know him well enough to cast that judgment. Fast forward to April of 2021. I meet Sneako for the first time in Las Vegas at Steezy Kane's birthday party, and my initial reaction was shock. I felt he was an egomaniac at Steezy.
Where's Brandon? And which one's Sneako? Oh, there's Brandon. Oh, here's Sneako. I'm so dumb. I didn't even see the me and the Sneako. Before I get clipped and someone says, Edwin can't read a screenshot.
Steezy Kane's birthday party, and my initial reaction was shock. I felt he was an egomaniac that viewed himself as better than everyone. You could tell he thought he was the coolest guy around, and I remember our first interaction vividly. He treated me like some fanboy piece of shit because I was giving him props about his videos. We're all in this penthouse together celebrating Steezy's birthday, and this guy's attitude is insane. There's a ton of YouTubers there, and from my point of view, it was very clear Sneako was only interested in being cool with the big ones. But maybe he was going through something, could have been a bad day, I don't know, but he really rubbed me the wrong way. From Sneako's perspective, he claims he felt a certain type of way about me because I jumped in the Bellagio fountain and apparently had a Nerf gun fight.
I peeped that shit right away. I met him for the first time at Steezy's birthday in Vegas. And then this dude shows up and I'm like, he's like, let's jump in the fountain. And I'm like, okay, this
is this his sound?
The first time at Steezy's birthday in Vegas. And then this dude shows up and I'm like, he's like, let's jump in the fountain.
Oh, it's his sound. Okay, I was like, is that my donation sound? But I'm not seeing anything. Okay, it's I need to change my own donation sound because now I'm seeing it's very generic.
And I'm like, okay, this is some white people shit. Like, I was there, like, partying with strippers and shit like that. Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Vegas, baby, woo! And he's like, I'm just jumping the fountain. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, let's have a Nerf war. And I'm like, I'm 23. And so, like, that's an example of somebody who will do anything for clout, do anything for attention, and is not based on reality because they desire attention so much. I'm gonna jump in the fountain. Okay.
You can hear it in his voice. He thinks he's so cool. He's big bad Sneako. Ooh. So the story behind everything he just said is that a YouTuber named Reckless Ben had asked everyone at the penthouse to jump in the Bellagio fountain for a video to mock Danny Mullen for claiming I was copying him. It wasn't my idea and it wasn't for my video, but even if it was, why would you care? And as far as the Nerf gun fight, that is completely fabricated. I don't know if anyone there can corroborate what he said about some kind of Nerf gun fight, but I wasn't there. I had nothing to do with a Nerf gun fight, but I wish I did because honestly, Nerf guns are pretty rad. But let's move on. We're getting somewhere, I promise. It's just going to take a minute. 5 months later.
I hate Nerf guns. They hurt.
I'm in New York City with Hooligan Christian and Ricky. Hooli decides to...
Yeah, this is a lot of backstory. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have probably taken the notes and just summarized it for you guys. But even still, could I have summarized it faster than him? At least it's me talking, right?
With Andrew Tate's sycophantic clone, and I am not jazzed about it at all. But Hooli is my guy, and we're there for content, so I come in with a clean slate trying to give my friend's friend a fair shake. I'm filming for my channel out there, and when we link with him, to my surprise, he's hopping into frame, talking into my mic, and being a lot cooler than when we first met. I'm like, shit, maybe this guy's alright. We spent a few hours hanging out, and it made me think, maybe I had the wrong idea. He still very clearly was full of himself. I get the impression he's the kind of guy that likes the smell of his own farts or something like that. I imagine him admiring his shit in the toilet, but, that's all speculation. I really think that. I think he does that.
Okay, 1.5.
Speculation, but I do think he does that. But still, he was...
Oh, look at chunky legs over there.
Making some attempt to treat me kindly, and I really appreciated that. The next day, we go out to dinner. Hooli invites Sneako and his girlfriend. We have a nice meal. She had some interesting vibes, to say the least, that Rick and I picked up on, but that was that. The trip ends. We go our separate ways. We definitely weren't friends. We never followed each other on any social media, never had any DMs, didn't exchange phone numbers, nothing. I never privately talked to him again after this. My opinion at this point was...
Alright, Bowblax has a good chat. He says, so I woke up in the morning, brushed my teeth, got dressed and had breakfast. Then I went into the car, turned on the ignition and then the radio, and then drove to this party where after 10 minutes of being there, I was with Sneako. And
yeah, this dude is super full of himself, but he made a slight attempt to be cool with me, so I'll reciprocate that energy. No beef. I don't want static with him or anything. We're cordial. I'll start watching his content again. Whatever. Boom. It's June 2022, and I haven't talked to him in about 9 months. I get signed to Happy Punch Promotions, and I'm reaching out to every content creator I've had an interaction with and seeing if they're interested in fighting. I reached out to everyone from Canel Joseph to Tommy G to Adrian Harding to Jacob Markovich. I was seeing who was interested in getting in the ring with me.
Oh yeah, isn't this guy boxing somebody soon?
And if they weren't interested in fighting against me, I was still trying to get them a fight with a person of their choice. Keem can corroborate this. It wasn't about finding just me a fight. I was trying to get people signed. I was playing matchmaker. So I shoot a text to Keem to...
Has Keemstar commented on this? Keemstar is very vocal. Oh shit, I'm not trying to... Oh wait, hold on. I'm not trying to manifest. I'm not trying to manifest. Drama alert coming in chat saying, how do I call in? I'm not trying to manifest.
See if he'd sign Sneako, and he's not interested. Now, to explain why he isn't interested, I have to go on a bit of a tangent. I don't know if you know this, but Sneako did some work for Keemstar a few years back, and things went sour. Keem needed a narrator for a letter that was written by FouseyTube for a Drama Alert episode. Sneako reached out, and although he claimed to not like Keem, he still asked if he could do it because he wanted the opportunity to help his career. Keem gave him this opportunity, unsure if he'd do a good job or blow it, and Sneako ended up doing a very poor job with it. It was rushed, monotone, and not worth releasing. Keem messaged him this privately, stating he did a bad job and wouldn't be posting it. Then Sneako goes off and has a a little hissy fit. He leaks their private conversations in retaliation and makes an
You guys ready for a fun experiment? Okay, check this out. I'm gonna turn this into normal speed while he's talking, and you guys are gonna be like, whoa, is he speaking in slow motion? Check this out.
expose video on Keemstar that didn't gain the traction he wanted to make him famous, so he soon after deleted it.
The reading that you did was shit. And then when I told you it wasn't good privately told you it wasn't good, privately told you I'm not going to use it, you had a hissy fit like a little boy and tried to get back at Keemstar because you had an opportunity to be in front of 400,000 people and you blew it. But you couldn't accept the fact that you did a bad job. Instead, you tried to pass the buck on me.
That entire confrontation stream can be found in the description, and this...
Okay, where's the confrontation stream, bro? Why is it not here? Sneako, come back from Thailand and tell me where it is.
This isn't the only time Sneako has betrayed and backstabbed someone that gave him an opportunity. If you didn't know, he briefly got a job working with Mr. Beast, but his fragile ego was so overcome with jealousy that he chose to make an expose video.
Sneako worked for Mr. Beast?
On him in an attempt to gain clout and prove he was better than him. That's literally the reason. To gain clout and prove he was better than him. Not because of a principle, not because he was disrespected, it was for his own...
See, this dude is giving us his whole biography on Sneako.
Own self-gain. He tried to put Mr. Beast down so he could become famous. It's a little bit sick and twisted, don't you think? Watch this.
What pissed me off after working with Mr. Beast is I always thought I was better at making videos, yet he's the...
Keemstar always injects himself. You missed the part. This dude wanted to work for he wanted to do a voiceover for Keemstar, and Keemstar said, this is the worst voiceover ever, and then this dude tried to expose Keemstar.
One on track to be a top 10 YouTuber of all time. I got all jealous when he fired me and I made this hate video exposing him, and then I had to delete it when I realized that he blew up because he put in work. He actually went through...
But he just admitted right there he wants to be a top 10 YouTuber.
The effort of doing it over and over again, and I never did. So what happened? Context. Mr. Beast fired me, and I made an exposed video, and I said that he's not real in his videos, and that he doesn't swear and he doesn't curse, and he feels. I made like an exposed video of Mr. Beast trying to talk about the fraud that goes on behind the scenes. Mr. Beast might not get laid as much as I do, but money's gonna get you laid more than your looks. No cap.
So of course it didn't work.
What? Okay. What?
And he immediately deleted the video, but the damage was done. Mr. Beast had already seen it, and it forever spoiled his relationship with him. Sneako threw $1 million opportunity away in a futile effort to gain fame and notoriety. I'm sure...
$1 million? Who was gonna give $1 million? Mr. Beast? Why?
There's more examples of him behaving this way. I know we just had some weird static with KSI, but we don't have time for that. We gotta get back to the main storyline. So Keemstar doesn't want to sign...
Oh, thank goodness we're skipping the KSI arc.
Sneako to box, and mind you, I had told Sneako that I could try to get him signed to fight me or to fight another opponent. I was gonna try to help him get signed regardless of my benefit. Sneako ends up messaging me saying something like, actually, he doesn't really want to box. So I reply, and I quote, I got you. I hope it didn't rub you the wrong way or anything. I just thought you'd be a legitimate good opponent that I'd respect. Much love, Sneako. He responded to me saying that by saying, why you on my dick? Those are both direct quotes. I can't give you the screenshot because Big Bad Sneako blocked me on Instagram, but I had written down the quotes in text messages that I send to my friends, so I can guarantee you those are the exact quotes. I reached out to clarify I didn't disrespect him by challenging him to a fight, and he called me a dick rider in response. And then I sat back, thought about it for a second. I was thinking, what a pompous little fucker. Here I am trying to help him, and he spits in my face and treats me like a fanboy just because I was showing him respect and clarifying our relationship. He's not my friend. We're not close at all. He's just some arrogant internet guy that I barely know. It took me back to that feeling when I first met him in Vegas, and I thought, you know what, fuck it. I'll show you how on your dick I can really be.
What the fuck? Something about this is so weird.
Thus, I took to my Instagram story to say in a series of story posts that I'd knock him out anytime, anywhere, any rule set. I called him out on everything. I said he was a fake alpha male, a cuck, and then I said the fateful line, I'm going to pull up to New York and run a train on your girl with the boys like she wanted us to. A nasty line, I know, very harsh words, but let me elaborate on why I said that. Firstly, I don't run trains on girls. I've never done that. I've never tag teamed a girl with a guy. That's not something I'm into. I don't do that. It was merely an attempt to provoke him. Not a nice thing, not something I condone doing to regular people, but in my mind, Sneako is not regular. He cosplays online as an alpha male. He speaks very negatively of women in the spirit of truth and puts on this bullshit macho man persona.
So he's mad that he didn't get the signs that Sneako was a dick from the beginning. And then he's like, wow, I let him play me? Yeah, I mean, you let him play you though, like, right? Like... why you on my dick was the line that pissed him off.
He claims is really him, when in reality, it couldn't be farther from the truth. I was taking a shot at his pride. Think of an Andrew Tate dick rider. That's Sneako. You're supposed to be an alpha male. You act like an alpha male. That's what's gotten him to where he is today. I was hitting him where it hurts, right in the ego. At the time, Sneako was in an open relationship with his girlfriend. None of my business, I know, but he willingly admitted this to the internet. Not only that, but he admitted to being a cuck, meaning he's watched his girlfriend have sex right in front of him with other men.
That was good. I like that transition sound.
To being a cuck, meaning he's watched his girlfriend have sex right in front of him with other men.
You said something to the nature of whatever happens, happens.
What? Yeah, so we go in there with the mentality that whatever happens inside that party just stays at the party. Like, yeah. And so I saw her
I've seen her fuck other men, and it's just like that.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I saw like literally right.
I can't be an open.
Literally an arm's length away, and I'm not making this up. He said it himself. It came from the Sneako's mouth. I knew this, and I used it as ammo. So what?
Mana Cakes in chat, thank you for giving me a reason to pause, by the way. She says, literally, who cares that he's watched somebody else bang his girlfriend? Very valid question for anybody that isn't Sneako. Let's keep watching.
Watch this clip. It's really one of my favorites. I get such a fucking kick out of it.
Imagine seeing the girl you love like
get fucked.
Get fucked.
You love her?
Yeah, I do. I love. Yeah, I love her. I love my wifey, my queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man. What happened? This nigga allowed his girl to get fucked by niggas. And he's watching.
Let me.
Y'all screaming. I kind of want to hear him talk. Everybody's so loud.
If I'm able to go and have one night stands and have an open relationship, and she can only go on dates, this is a place where she can exercise the open relationship. Like it should be fair that she can take other dick if I'm fucking other pussy.
Okay, so it doesn't sound too bad so far. Let's keep going. It's
gonna happen. I might as well see it, supervise it, make sure everything's okay.
Wait, what? No, you didn't have to jump to that conclusion.
Well, it's worse if she happens behind my back. Like I don't want it.
It's not. But y'all both knowing that it's happening.
So it's never behind your back anymore. You just gotta know.
I gotta see it.
It don't need to be literally in front of you.
It was literally like this far away from me.
Can you? Wait, how close was it?
We were on the same bed. I was with his girl. He was with my girl.
You was on the bed?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Now it's interesting. He said he was with my girl, was his girl. But listen,
you're odd. You sat on the bed while she got fucked.
I was there too. I mean, we was both. I got up.
Were you fucking his girl?
I was not fucking with her.
So you just.
So like he made it seem like it was like a swingers thing, but like he just like saw his girl get banged, and he's like, I can't be here.
Sat there Indian style with your feet crossed.
I was literally having PTSD watching that. I was like having war flash. Like I just started. Could not do it. So
what position?
No, it was missionary. Missionary legs up.
Like missionary legs up.
Legs up. Yeah.
Oh no.
Was he staring at her like in her eyes?
Yeah, like deep eye contact.
Oh.
What? Like this just feels weird, right? Yeah, supervised. Exactly. This is like supervised. Like. Why is he making direct eye contact? It just feels weird, right?
No. Deep eye contact. Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah.
Side and blue.
And she grabbed it. She's like, I want you to fuck me. I was like, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What, a toes like this?
I had PTSD about this. Like I had bad dreams about this for like a week. Like I didn't know. I was fucking like, what? So we showed up to the swinger party and everything, and everybody get like.
What does it mean what does it mean when your girlfriend tells another man in front of you, I'm single, and then has... I don't know how that tweet is relevant because you're right there.
They're having drinks, and then all of a sudden...
Ask me and girlfriend Maria questions about open relationships.
Snap, everyone's naked. And then they're fucking on the floor, on the bed, on the couch.
Everyone? How many people was there?
There's like 40 people.
That's too many.
There's like maybe 30
people?
40
That's
people.
still too
Damn. I never been to how many people have been to a party like that? I know if Floptina's in here. He probably been to a party like that, but I that's like a straight up swingers like orgy party, huh?
People rotate. And so while I'm like hitting it from the back, he lays down on the floor and starts licking her. But think about like the logistics of that.
Dick is that close to that?
Think about the logistics. Like his head is like.
But also, okay, it feels kind of awkward if like you go to that kind of party and you're the only one that's just watching. Like, so he like went just so his girlfriend could bang and like he's not doing anything. That's the kind of weird part, don't you guys think? This is such a weird segment right now.
Under it's like 6 inches, like his eyebrows are like tickling the bottom, and I have to like
his eyebrows are tickling the bottom. What?
Move, like go like that so I don't make contact because his eyebrows are like tickling.
Wait, so he was banging his girl? This is such a confusing storytelling.
You feel I'm like here with it, like I'm trying to not touch his head, and he.
Wait, so did he three-way his girlfriend with the other guy then? Is he saying is he saying that he inserted in his girlfriend while the dudes was still licking his girlfriend and his eyebrows were licking or his tickling his taint?
He was completely okay with it. And my girl's right here and she's like, and I'm like, oh, yo, I'm like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do.
What?
Just to test.
No!
You know what?
No!
I think you should.
I may smack a nigga.
I said the same shit before.
There's gonna be angry, mad, naked niggas in that bitch.
Bro, like you don't want to be that couple. You know, you don't want to be
toxic. I'll be that couple.
Because
wait, what? You don't want to.
Hey, it's true. That's true.
What couple?
It's a sex party. Whatever happens there,
I just won't go.
It felt like somebody was like taking something from me. Like someone was violating my property.
See, okay, there you go. There you go, Mana Cakes. Right there. That's the part I was leading into. It's like, damn, this is taking a while. Because honestly, like, most of that was actually kind of funny and like not that unagreeable. But up until that part, it felt like somebody was violating my property. What the fuck? Isn't that kind of weird, Mana? Or like, why is he saying that? You agreed to go to this sex party, and then like, you know, honestly, I get it. I think I feel like up until here, I understand the awkwardness. It probably was, all right, but like, it just sounds weird. My property. Does that? I don't feel like I can't imagine myself calling like anybody. How do you call your partner your property?
Who's proposing this? Is this you or
both
her?
of us? Both of us. Yeah, both of us. It was like a.
So both of them. See, so they both agreed. He's saying, he's confirming it. So why?
Now does she feel the same way when you're fucking somebody else in front of her?
Nah, she likes it. She likes watching that. Yeah, but I don't even. We've been to 4. I've never fucked somebody else at one of these parties.
So why not?
That's it's my problem. Like at that point, I realized like that's why I think everyone should do it. That's
why not?
That's.
She's having raw with the dude you're not supposed to worry about.
It's my problem. Like at that point, I realized like that's why I think everyone should do it.
It is weird. I don't understand why people tweet stuff like that. Like I never understood tweets like that. Like why do people tweet like, oh yeah, like is he trying to make like dudes insecure about that or like what? Like I don't really understand the perpetuation of tweets that go viral that are like, oh, you know, you can't trust your man, or you look through his tweet, look through his phone, or like, oh, you should be needy all the time. Like I think that's kind of toxic kind of stuff. Like this dude is toxic. That's the ironic part. Like you can't just be like, oh, don't be a toxic man, but then also in the same, you know, in the same breath be this dumb.
Dude, that's toxic masculinity. Like I should be able to get past that. It's just sex.
It's just preference. Not fuck your.
And don't talk about toxic masculinity when you're literally calling your woman property, bruh.
Girl,
yeah, it's a sex party, bro. It's just sex, bro.
One condom for entry.
Fuck anybody at these parties.
Make up your mind. Is it? Or is it just...
No.
What you're saying is you willingly hold hands, walk girl into with niggas and go.
Well, that's not the only thing that happened. Like the first time it was 3 pumps. And I'm like, I can't do it. Like this is too much. She's like, oh, okay.
The first time was 3 pumps? What? Wait, what? So again, it's not that was not the first time. That was there was several instances.
So why, if you keep going back, but you're not fucking nobody?
So so this it's more than just that. Like sometimes I'll be fucking her, and then like women will slide in and start sucking her titty and stuff like that. Like
so he just goes there hoping that only other women will join in. Like
some girl will like grab me too. It's for her.
He just wants to be grabbed. Like he's just
her pleasure as well. She like likes dick. You know.
Oh, she likes other niggas' dicks.
She likes penis. Period.
No,
I like pussy. Period.
I get it, but you could specifically just give her more penis. What I'm saying is she specifically want other penises.
I mean, she can go without it. Like after the first party, when I said like, yo, like it was.
You're not answering my question.
After the first, she said she didn't have to. Like she's like, I don't. No, it's okay. We don't need to do this anymore.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So why
go back?
Yeah.
Because the second time, which is 2 days ago, like it wasn't as bad. It wasn't. I
2
saw
days ago. It's crazy.
Yeah,
so you're opening up more to this.
I'm less traumatized now. Yeah.
That's good. I like that one.
Wow, that was a lot. That was a big segment. Thank you for finally cutting it, Mr. Buckingham. Woo! He's way too immature to cope with an emotional. I mean, yeah, I don't really know if he truly understands what even just happened. I mean, I don't think that was a lot.
That one's good. So it seemed like his girl has some experience in the train department. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And when I was out at dinner with Sneako and his girlfriend in New York, she was flirting with everyone very hard, making it entirely apparent she was fair game and was seemingly down to hook up, but none of us reciprocated this behavior. We didn't flirt back. We didn't give her any vibes.
That's exactly right, Forever Girl. How did you do it Did he say 4 times? I can't even keep up. I mean, I know, because look, Anubis in chat is a fan of Sneako. I can see, and she said it only happened once. But girl, I think you didn't, pay attention clearly. He said multiple times he's been doing these little parties. All right, girl. I'm just saying it's okay. You can be a fan of Sneako, and I'm glad you're here because I actually applaud people that like consume content that isn't aligned with their preferences. So, but Don't go too hard to defend your fave when it isn't all the way true. It's okay. It's okay. The man's just shy, and he's with he's with the boys. The boys can be toxic. It's all good.
And Sneako himself claimed that night they ended up going.
Look, I'm open to letting. We're not talking about my personal.
Home with 2 random girls they met at that very restaurant. So clearly they were on the prowl for some action. It weirded me out. I didn't like it, but to each their own. I don't judge. Well, maybe I judge Sneako a little bit because he's just a complete scumbag, but that's beside the point. Well, I guess actually it is the point. Let's carry on. How are you going to be an alpha male and a cuck at the same time, Sneako? Your bald daddy Andrew Tate would not approve of that one, would he? You should have checked in with him, Buster. Now, who is this girlfriend that is cucking Sneako?
Bro, he just edits his video, and one moment he's in a hotel, the next moment he's bald.
Her name is Maria. I've met her in person, and in my opinion, she's a hoe. Just my opinion, though. And to clarify, she is a public figure. So let's look at some clips that Sneako has personally posted of her on the internet.
Can you tell him to subscribe to Sneako? I'm 10K away.
Yeah, subscribe to Sneako. He's 9K away.
Are you pooping right now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but, hey, ow! What the? Damn, bro. You call them a girlfriend, they can do whatever the fuck they want now. No more respect. Watch, you still pay for the flight, the hotel, the dinner, and she still is gonna complain about Instagram DMs. It's just how it goes. You just gotta figure out like how your priorities, how to deal with it. You just can't let it affect you. Whoa! Oh my god! Wow! Why are you getting naked in here? The fuck?
We broke up one day after this picture was taken. The dilemma for me was deciding when the stress of a relationship outweighs the love. How do you know when you're just better off by yourself?
She's stuck with me forever. Never. Ever. Try some shit again. Oh, no. Stuck forever. Let's go. You wanted this, right?
You don't need that here.
He even brought the red shirt and red jacket from the Cuck podcast with him to Miami.
Yeah, I do.
Maria, where you going?
Jacket.
Ooh, Sneako, where's she going? She's probably going to take another man's penis inside of her, as you've watched her do before. Man, that shit's weird.
No, not at all. No. The whole time it's like now, and I've seen it happen. Did this turn you on? No, not at all. No. The whole time it's like, man, this fucking whore, bro. Look at her. Disrespect.
There you go. Okay, so this is what I mean. He says he watches his woman take it from another man, and the whole time he's thinking, this whore. Like, what, bro? What?
Really? But
no, I have no cuck. I have no cuck part of me, bro.
Oh, okay.
Nah, like people call me that because I go to the swinger party for real, bro. Like the shit, literally, I got like PTSD, like nightmares about the shit.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
So why you keep going?
I got after the first time seeing that, like I had literally had nightmares. If you think about it, there is no.
Edwin, do you participate? No, I don't know. See, I say I don't think. I mean, unless I've been invited in some sort of code, you know, and I didn't quite cast it drift. I never been invited. I never even heard of an invitation of an orgy. Where do these happen? Floptina's the one that's talking about all these. What are they called? Cum dump events? I don't know.
Reason really why I should feel scared that my girlfriend is fucking other people. There is no the fear is that she's gonna leave you to go to another person. But at the end of the day, sex is just an action. It really is, right? Like you attach all these emotions and connections to it, but so if you can separate that and get over that fear, and she sees me do that and allow that to happen, then she's gonna understand. But she's getting fucked.
This man is a full.
It's kind of true though. Okay, look, I agree with that sense. Like, look. Because, I mean, look, what? Are OnlyFans models or porn stars not supposed to have partners, right? Like, I don't know. But at the same time, like, it's weird to have that belief and also be like, you're a whore for what you're doing. That's kind of self-hating, man, you know?
Full-fledged phony. So, yeah, I was provoking him and I had no one.
I heard you were a CEO of these events. Here's the thing, man. I may be 33, but I still think I'm young. I still have time. What?
Intention of doing anything to his girlfriend whatsoever. I was just provoking him. Sneako himself admits he knows this, and I'll show that clip now.
Oh, Anubis says he was doing this in Romania? Are these not American things? These happen in Romania? Are these like European? Is Romania? Yeah, Romania's in Europe, right? Is that why? No wonder.
They're not trying to run a train on my girl. They're saying that because they felt disrespected and they tried to say the most disrespectful thing to me.
Bang. That's pretty telling. He said himself, he knows I didn't mean it. I was just trying to get a reaction out of him. He's smart enough to realize that, so it's really crazy this devolved into a fucking rape allegation situation. But I guess that's how low you have to stoop when you can't defend your honor like a man. You have to operate off lies and deceit and literal rape allegations. Did I take it too far? Maybe. Do I think it's good to behave how I did in the situation? Not really. But the guy is the most arrogant dickhead I'd ever met, and I wanted to hit him where it hurts. And to my surprise, Sneako FaceTimes me literally crying like he had just seen the worst shit in his life. He tells me he thought we were friends. Why would I say something like that to him?
See, this is part that's interesting actually, because like, while I do think it's weird and interesting how Brandon is dragging it along, if he really did get FaceTimed by Sneako, it's kind of strange. Now, I don't know if he was crying, like obviously it might be exaggerated or played up, you know, but like still, it's kind of weird that like, why would you FaceTime him?
He was just joking with me. Please delete the story. He literally begged me to delete the story, and all the while I'm in shock. I'm literally speechless, taken back, like, this is the fucking alpha male guy that's saying all this crazy shit and talking a big game. He's got tears rolling down his face because I said some stuff about his girlfriend and said I'd knock him out. Like, what? You're crying? Are you serious? Are you trolling me? What? Where's the tough guy persona? What is this? I start feeling bad. I'm like, what have I done? What did I just say to this guy? You know, he's playing into my empathy. He's like tricking me. He's making me feel really guilty and really bad because what I did say was really far. But given how he portrays himself, I thought it was warranted. I thought he asked for it. I thought it was beef. And then now I'm looking into this little kid's eyes as he's like crying and making a fucking whimpering mess of himself. I would never say shit like that to a normal person because I know it would hurt them and make them really sad. I knew it would hurt Sneako, but I wanted to make him angry. He was an alpha male. Let's go. Let's fucking lock horns. I didn't think he was going to respond by bawling his eyes out. So he caught me really off guard with the crying routine. I felt like I had fucked up. I was feeling a lot of guilt. I immediately adhered to his wishes and deleted all the stories I had put up and posted new ones stating that I wanted the fans to leave him alone and that the beef...
Oh, okay. That's funny. Okay.
...was over, but we weren't going to be cool.
The beef is over with Sneako, but we aren't cool, and it would be corny if we were. It's fine. You don't have to like my behavior. So he's like, okay. So he's like, okay. So he gave in to Sneako's little FaceTime call.
I knew what I said. I know words have consequences. I'm going to stand by what I said. But essentially, don't harass him. Don't give him a hard time. And in that time frame, I was like, he didn't deserve it. Like, I really did feel bad, truly. I wasn't feeling good. And I didn't apologize to him because I was shook. I was just like so shocked. I've never seen Sneako act that way. You know, he's got this fucking routine he runs. And when I interacted with him in real life, he's always trying to sun everyone. He's so fucking cool. He's alpha. He's tough. But when he called me, he was broken down. He was upset. And I did feel really bad. He played into my empathetic nature and successfully manipulated me. But in classic Sneako fashion, he had to switch up. See, if he would have stopped at this point, he had me beat. I was the asshole at this point. He could have ran with the fact that it was just a joke that I misinterpreted, albeit it still would have been a really bad joke at a really bad time, but he could have painted me as a lunatic, someone who overreacted, someone who said too much. I mean, it wasn't going to hurt my reputation that bad because telling someone to get off your dick when you're clarifying their relationship is not a very smart thing to do, but he was winning at this point. So I wake up from a little power nap to a FaceTime, and as I answer, I'm caught off guard because I see Sneako is pointing a camera at me and I'm on stream. So I'm approaching the conversation from the angle of, I just made this kid cry, I feel bad about what I said in a way, and we're as cool as we can be given all the fucked up shit I said. He cried to me, he said there was no beef. In my mind, it's like, shit's very weird, but like, there's not supposed to be beef. I get that I said that horrible shit and we're not cool, but it's not like there's this crazy animosity. He didn't want to smoke, like he backed down. But midway through this conversation, I'm starting to wonder, like, where's the sad Sneako? I get the vibe, it's like he's confronting me now. It was very confusing. I really...
Okay, all right. We need to take a little break to process this. I think maybe like his storytelling is a little it's like feels dragged out. You know, it's like damn, it's like it's weird to like live stream. Like I feel bad. I'm not used to like letting videos play for this long, and not having much to comment on. But like I don't know what else to comment on. You know, it's like okay. I feel like he just says a lot of words. Is that me? Am I being a butthead? I'm not trying to insult, by the way, Brandon. Okay, I get it. It's just definitely like maybe I should have summarized it for you. React hard. I know I don't like her. I feel like I'm reacting too soft. But I mean, does he not repeat a lot of things? Kind of. I don't know.
Did not know what to.
He's using too many words. Okay, thank you for validating me because I felt bad for a second. I was like, yeah, I feel like I already heard what he just said, and like I don't know the fact that this is 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Make of it, so I didn't apologize to him on the stream. I just kind of tried to figure out where his head was at and if we had beef or not. If you watch the full call, you can tell how confused I am.
Yeah, what up, Brandon? Yo, so I was talking to my chat about what happened. There's no beef, bro. I don't care. Good luck in the fight and everything. Dude, what do you want to say?
I was hella tight. I thought like we had some fucking weird animosity beef shit. I guess I just misread what you said.
You're a comedian, bro. How the fuck did you not think that I was telling a joke?
Well, because first of all, I haven't seen you or talk. I haven't talked to you in 10 months, right? Like we don't really keep up with each other like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like that same energy of like supporting you and fucking with you just flipped to the other side.
Yeah, just like, don't do that again. Don't do that again.
I mean, obviously.
He switched up completely from calling me off stream to calling me on stream. He's crying, he's sobbing off stream, then he calls me on stream and he's like trying to, don't do that again. So after this little bullshit bait and switch routine, I decide I'm gonna go watch the stream from the beginning and figure out like what the fuck is this guy doing? And that's something we'll do right now. Watch the stream as much as we can without getting bored to death, and I'll be responding to all the bullshit he says. So the stream is called Making an Example Out of YouTubers, and the thumbnail is Sneako smoking on his ops, aka smoking on my ashes, which is a very, very far cry from the teary-eyed pleas to stop picking on him that he was giving me just an hour before. Look at his smug fucking smile in the thumbnail. In this video, he's addressing 3 beefs at once. His beef with Monica Hernandez, Hamza, and myself. Let's get into this breakdown and see his manipulation first.
Should we do like a part 2 stream to this? There's no fucking way. I mean, is this even that interesting? How is there another intro?
The other YouTuber I want to make an example out of is Brandon Buckingham. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. All respect to him. I still think he's funny. Like, we don't really have real beef. There's no reason for me to fight him.
So this is very important. Everything mean I said about Sneako has already been said at this point. I don't say anything mean to him again after this stream. So this reaction you see in the stream is his immediate reaction to the bad shit I said about him. And that's important to keep in mind because he's insisting that we don't have real beef. He even says all respect to him, as in me. Keep this in your mind. Remember that. He says nothing.
Bro, I promise I'll keep it in mind. God damn it, please.
Nothing about me threatening to R-word his girlfriend because I simply never said it. And if I had, then why is he saying in that clip, all respect to me?
But he did the exact same shit that Lamza did. The exact same shit that Lamza said. But it got resolved quicker.
So here he is claiming that the "why you on my dick" comment was a gay joke, insinuating that I'm self-conscious about my sexuality, and that's why I lashed out, which is completely disingenuous. It didn't cross my mind for a second that he was making a gay joke, because it wasn't a gay joke. In my mind, he was obviously trying to big league and disrespect me. Next, Sneako recounts what I said to him in the lead up to the "why you on my dick" comment and misrepresents it once more.
It's predictable because let me show you what Brendan Buckingham fucking said to me. So he kept asking me to get into a fight, and I'm like, man, I don't really feel like it. And I said, like, bro, I don't feel like doing it. And then he said something like, yo, I've been watching the streams, keep it up, keep doing what you're doing. I love your videos and everything. And I'm like, hey, why you on my dick? And then, I liked his message and I said, why you on my dick? A joke.
So here he claims I was fanboying and complimenting his streams, when in reality I was clarifying that my fight challenge did not offend him out of respect. If his phone is in his hand while he's saying it, the DMs are right there. Why is he intentionally misrepresenting what I said? I believe it's because if he said what I actually said, it makes him look...
All of us are... This is teaching us how to absorb YouTube videos at faster speeds, guys.
Look like a bit of a fucking douchebag to give such a bizarre and disrespectful response like, why you on my dick? We've never DM'd before, we're not friends, we don't talk to each other like this. I reached out to him in a serious manner like, hey, I didn't want to offend you with the fight call out. I'm trying to make sure we're cool. I'm trying to show you respect. And he responds, why you on my dick? How am I supposed to take that? Oh ha, it's so funny. It's just Sneako.
Anon donated $3. Video would be half the size if he didn't repeat this 0.5 times. I know.
Big bad alpha male. He gets to talk to me however he wants. It's Sneako. Yeah, he's so tough and cool. Yeah, I'm on his dick. He then goes on to claim that the reason he said why you on my dick was to not little bro me, which is completely delusional. He also claims I'm setting him up to little bro me, which makes no sense whatsoever. When you challenge to fight someone, they might get offended by that, and I was just being nice and clarifying he wasn't offended.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying, oh, I love your stream, love your video. Hey, why you on my dick? Get off my dick. Because it makes me feel uncomfortable when people give me too many compliments. And the humor diffuses that. The humor brings both of our egos down. I'm not gonna low bro him anymore, which is he's setting me up by like saying, oh, I love your streams, everything. That could be like, yeah, man, it's a great thing. One day you could get like me. I don't feel like low bro him. I think he's funny, so I'm trying to diffuse the fucking self-esteem he gave me. Why you on my dick? Just trying to see us as equals, bro.
Clarifying.
So he doesn't like compliments. I guess that goes along with being secure, he doesn't accept it. So it's just a misunderstanding. And what the?
Someone isn't upset that you challenge them to a boxing match is completely reasonable, but he has to make up this whole story about him trying not to big bro me after I fanboyed out so he can come out.
Honestly, it kind of makes sense that what Sneako said. I believe they could both be right. I believe that Sneako, you gave up? At what point did you give up, Aiko? I believe that Sneako could be telling the truth and he's just dumb and he's just refusing to realize how dumb Sneako is, maybe, even though he acknowledges it. I don't know, because Sneako is like dumb but smart, but dumb, mostly dumb.
Out as this humble, logical good guy when that is a blatant lie. And if he's watching this, then unblock me, screenshot the fucking DMs, and show him yourself. You lied. Why are you always misrepresenting things? He bends the truth to meet his reality, and there's a lot of evidence of this.
So why two people who respect and like my videos can fucking flip like that? One gay joke, hey, get off my dick. Hey, why?
So it's a gay joke?
Wearing gay shorts. Why does that happen, chat?
This proclamation that I was overreacting is very ironic coming from Sneako because if you recall, last year, a YouTuber by the name of Wallace commented on a YouTube video where Sneako admitted he cheated
on I love derails.
On his girlfriend and said, and I quote, he's for the streets. That's
Wallace.
It's all, nothing more, nothing less, one small harmless comment. And how did Sneako react? It absolutely enraged him.
He commented on my last video and got top comment saying he belongs to the streets. I don't know you, you don't know me, and you're judging me, calling me a thought.
See, so insecure. So insecure.
It got me feeling a type of way, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to fight.
He went after Wallace.
I don't want to hit him. Oh, I wouldn't want to.
He's the reason Wallace quit YouTube. I'm just kidding.
Punch this guy in the face. Look at this. I love his braces.
It pissed him off so much that he
I don't want to punch Wallace in the face. Look at his braces. What the fuck?
It's so 22-minute video trying to expose him where he tore apart every aspect of Wallace for the sole reason that he made one small comment. All he said to you, Sneako, was he's for the streets, which is pretty harmless and funny considering you just admitted in front of your entire audience that you cheated on your girlfriend. And I'm sure she didn't appreciate that. That's really not the nicest thing to do, and technically he's right. You are for the streets in that situation.
You bum, you Lil Tekka Ellen looking at you fucking weirdo. Just another gay nerd with glasses who probably talks the same way and snitches on people. Wallace, you got me feeling some type of way, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Those glasses, this one little bit. I challenge you. You want to box me, bro? Let's do a 1v1 boxing match. You say I belong to the streets. Yeah, I belong to the streets. We can walk this out on the streets and we can do it in the ring, bro. Challenge you.
Hey. You may not like Brandon, but he's got a good point right here. Alpha male Sneako is very comfortable challenging gay, well, I don't know about gay men, but this gay man, Wallace, to a boxing match, but he's afraid to box Brandon Buckingham. Ask yourself why that might be. Well, because homie probably makes fun of gays. He constantly makes gay, Gay, that's
bro?
gay.
Let's do a 1v1 boxing match. You say I belong to the streets? Yeah, I belong.
Yes, Doc on the radio. He made a whole video. We can't watch it now unless we go on Rumble, I guess. He made a video about D'Angelo Wallace, dude. And
the streets. We can watch.
And what did D'Angelo Wallace do? He said he's quitting YouTube and he's crying.
This out on the streets, and we can do it in the ring, bro. Let's box.
So he insults his braces, the way he dresses, his mannerisms, his content, and everything else about him. He absolutely went the fuck off and ripped him apart. 22 minutes because of 4 words, Sneako. That's what you did. Now, can you see the hypocrisy there? Can you see the lack of logic from Sneako's perspective? Where is that energy with me? It's easy to have that energy with someone like D'Angelo Wallace. Go watch the guy talk. But why don't you have that energy
Go
with
watch the guy
someone like
talk.
me? A tall, lanky, horse-mouthed goofball. Why can't you have that energy with me, my man?
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes, than risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham. If I lose the fight.
So let's get this straight. You aren't allowed to say Sneako is for the streets when he publicly cheats on his girlfriend and embarrasses her in front of his entire audience. But he's allowed to tell me I'm a dick rider when I try to clarify a relationship, and I can have no recourse. I'm not allowed to be pissed off about it because it's just a joke.
Again.
Well, it wasn't a joke to me, little Nico. We aren't friends. It wasn't funny, and I responded accordingly.
Okay, so that makes sense in both ways, It does make sense from his way. Like, I don't know you like that. Like, why you on my dick? Like it's understandable for him to not get it, No, I get Brandon. Okay, there's no way in hell that I understand why this is 2.5 hours. No way. Because again, I would understand this if they were like knew each other and were like close and stuff. But like, bro, this kind of exposed video over like our fake R-word accusation and a live stream, and then like, why you on my dick? Like, bro, I do not get that. But I understand that, like, when someone disrespects you and you don't know him like that, like, I get that. But like, damn, man, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I probably took it too far, but you definitely took it way, way too far with D'Angelo Wallace. And did you ever consider for a second, what if D'Angelo was joking? Why can't the same nuance that you demand to be applied to your statements be applied to other people's? See, Sneako expects everyone else to abide by a certain set of rules, while he himself does not have to abide by any rules whatsoever, and that's a reoccurring theme you're going to see throughout this video. Little baby boy Nico has no logical consistency with any of his beliefs. He will literally fucking say anything. He's a hypocrite, he's a fraud, and he stands for nothing but grifting and cheap clicks. It's like he's become the opposite of what he used to represent before he started this bullshit Sneako alpha male shtick he's doing. But hey, money's everything, I guess. It's working for him.
Let me keep reading. He posted all these stories like going on my character, but it was deleted in like 5 minutes. And
so he keeps bringing up how I deleted the stories in 5 minutes, insinuating I regretted it instantly, when in reality they were up there for over 2 hours, and he's the one that begged me to delete them with tears in his eyes. Why is he acting like I did it on my own accord? This fucking guy begged me to delete them.
Oh my god, why you keep repeating yourself so much? Oh my god, I'm gonna blow my fucking brains out. Okay, I think that it's so ironic that I told you guys earlier that I stopped watching this video at 50 minutes, and I feel like ending right now, and it's almost 50 minutes. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, Jesus. I get it. Are you guys okay? I feel like I need to check on you guys. Are you guys okay? Do we see something else? Do I end the freaking stream now? This stream was fun for a while, but all of a sudden I feel like I'm not sure I'm having fun anymore. Are we having fun? Are we having fun, children? Oh my god. It's times like these when I'm not the best, and everybody don't make it stop. I don't care. Just what do we talk about now? It's like cheese and rice, my man. I can't believe I have a warning on my channel. Just ridiculous. I thought I was going away after 30 days, but I was wrong. Everything could go away. You guys want to know something cool? I'll show you something cool. Oh my god, I'm losing my women. 0%. I have 0% teenagers watching me. But I had 77% women like a month ago, or I don't remember the last time I checked. I think I checked that on a live stream. But I'm losing my women, or I'm gaining my men. I don't know which one of those two. I'm losing my women. Sorry, I just have to change the topic from this Brandon Buckingham, man. I respect my user specifieds. I respect my females, my males, and my user specifieds. I respect all y'all. Look at this. This is so interesting. I love looking at this. It's like most of y'all are probably in this bracket. So say the statistics. I gotta say, as much as like some of this is weird, I actually kind of like this. This is part of the Homeboy experiment. You guys realize that, right? It's like we're exploring different corners of this YouTube stuff. We're getting out of our comfort zone. That's actually gonna be a mission. Maybe, I mean, of course, unless something huge is going on. Every week, I'm gonna make it my mission to cover some sort of drama in the YouTube sphere that is not within my usual. Right, that's gonna be part of the Homeboy experiment. And then on Saturdays or whatever, I'll keep the usual. But that was interesting. Where are your co-hosts? I don't get co-hosts on weekdays. So I do Homeboy experiment is different than Homeboy Saturday. Homeboy experiment is every midweek show is just me. I mean, I might still have people call in. It's an experiment, right? It's just this is just something else. Well, thanks for that. Thank you for watching with me. We definitely need a palate cleanser of some kind. Oh, we can talk about the deplatforming though. Let's talk about the deplatforming since we're still on this Sneako topic, right? So somebody in my server linked this video, which I thought was pretty interesting actually. He made a Twitch account. I guess he never got banned on Twitch, but
like, I don't think he's ever tried Twitch. Twitch is probably gonna ban him.
Yeah, this is gonna be funny. See how long this is like a
unless he like cleans up his act and then goes on Twitch, then maybe not.
Dude, Twitch is so tight.
But Twitch is so like pussy.
Yeah, there's no way he's gonna last, man. Like Sneako Live. Let's see if he's still okay. He's still here. Okay, 9,000 followers. Okay. People are following.
Luckily, Sneako isn't on Cozy yet, so Twitch, don't ban him, or else you're making a bunch of little kid Nazis. If Twitch bans Sneako, they're making like a little Nazi army, dude.
Yeah, it'll be on Twitch's fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago,
Jeff Bezos is creating Nazis if he bans Sneako.
So I guess 2 weeks ago he posted this, and it's now he deleted a lot of his posts on Instagram apparently. But let's see. So he had already been like predicting that because like he knew about this clip. Let's see.
Not only is he concerned about disappearing, but then also...
Yeah, he's like, I'm about to disappear. If I disappear, you know who did it? Because he like put a clip of like a U.S. senator talking about him.
He's got this picture of this, Michigan State senator that is trying to get him canceled. So anyway, this search right here took me to this video. Let's bring this up.
I want to show you something. They played my stream in the Senate. They played my stream in the Senate. They're watching this stream right now. There's government officials watching this. Let me show you. I'm not crazy. They played it in the fucking Senate. The limit the spread of the hateful, dangerous, and extremist content that has motivated. He said hateful, dangerous, and extremist content that has motivated real world violence. Real world violence.
There's Destiny reacting to my panel. That's Nick, Leon, Abba, and me. He said something about the Jewish religion. He said something about Judaism, and I went, huh?
Okay, I'm stopping it right there. So what he said is that this person said something about Judaism, and then Sneako begins to chant like a Jewish chant in mocking Jewish people and Judaism. And I said to myself, Sneako, what are you doing?
It's one of those things like, yeah, what are you doing? Seriously, like this dude's just testing the levels constantly, like, bro, like why? Just like why? Everything's like a joke and a game to him. He's very immature. So that's why I also see him as separate. Like every rhetoric that I saw from Andrew Tate was like stayed in like that level of like misogyny or like, oh, I get bitches. But this dude like goes over the top talking about like Muslims and like Jewish people and shit. Like, come on, man. Religion is very protected, man. You should know, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's like the easiest like cut. You go against like religious people and stuff like that. Like, come on, you're not really trying to stay on YouTube. Shut the fudge up, man. Fudge. I said fudge.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my conclusion as to why I think he got banned. So.
And yeah, I've been enjoying his stream. I've been listening to it. But dude, Brandon fucking repeats himself way too much.
Oh my god.
I was so with you when you were fucking being like, what the fuck?
I know.
I will keep it in mind. I will keep it in mind. Just please stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Look, I'm actually gonna listen to, because I literally watched up to 15 minutes where I just stopped at 49 something. I'm gonna watch the rest of the video, guys, on my own time, okay? And I'm gonna see if there's anything else swirly. And maybe in the weekend Homeboy Saturday show we'll watch some of it more, but fudge, I don't understand. Okay, we get it, the drama. You didn't actually threaten his girlfriend. What else, right? Alright.
Yeah. I do think Sneako's like super dumb though. I am on Brandon Buckingham's side for the whole thing. It just has his videos too long. Well,
yeah, and also I do agree also with the sentiment that it's kind of weird and whack that Brandon's trying to take credit for the banning, and like why is he like, it's kind of odd. All right.